Yo, are we good? We are live. Yo, 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 what is up, everybody? This is your host, SuperSight, and it is good to be back. It is good to be back. Now, I scheduled this stream before I knew that that Squad Busters was getting announced by Supercell a couple of hours later. So that is going to be briefly, that is going to be the topic, somewhat the topic of this discussion, but I am going to be playing Clash Mini. Clash Mini is going to be the main focus, but you're more than welcome to speculate and talk about about this new game, Squad Busters, which they've just released, which is very interesting. What I will do is we'll go up here and we'll go display capture and we'll go like this. Boom. Okay, so there we go. Welcome, Super Muffin. I originally scheduled this for 11 p.m. then changed it to for 11, then 11:45, then 1, then 3. Anyway, here we are. So thank you and welcome to the stream. Greet and a Lynn and a Shardlight. Great to have you all here. So starting next week for Canadians, and it's crazy, like, because I've sort of felt like they're drifting towards doing. It's going to be back streaming, by the way. Just after yesterday, I wanted to do this Clash Mini one before they update the game again or kill it or announce the kill in it. So yeah, it's interesting because like they're sort of moving towards like most of the new beta games they've done. They've had them in the Nordic countries as well as Canada, but nope, they're going straight back to cold turkey Canada, which is sort of what they used to do like ages ago. Like there's one game like in 2015 or 2014 or something that was just Canada, or maybe that was even earlier than then, but then in recent times they've been doing the Canada plus the Nordic countries, because you think they might as well have it in their own country rather than them having to keep switching between VPNs or whatever to make it work. But I don't know. Anyway, they've decided to go just with Canada, and just for a few days in closed beta, which does that mean that anyone in Canada can get it? And it's extremely restrictive in that, but it's interesting they're announcing it because they're not doing it as like a secret beta, but it's like an announced beta, but also extremely specific. Only a single country can get it, and only a single system can get an Android in that, which is like, it's like the worst combination for me. Like it's like a double strike against me. Like I don't have Android, and I haven't got a Canada device in that, so it's like double. I'm not even going to cover it, which is a shame because I love covering the beta games, and I mean that was partly the problem with that other game, not Clash, Boom Beach Frontliners in that. I never ended up covering that. Now I could have because it eventually came out in New Zealand, but not in the beta phase, which was a real shame. So yeah, I won't be covering it, but it's a shame because it would have been cool to. And interesting because apparently Android 13 only. It's like extremely restrictive in that. And Supercell, I'd say, is got a, well, I don't know if it's a reputation, but I'd say the sort of, well, I know them, well, it's because I've done Excel charts on it, but I'd say that, like, for me, it's well known that they actually are really supportive of old versions and that. Like, it's interesting, though, because the different games have different, like, some of them is, like iOS 9 is sort of, like, the classic one they still support, which then ranges, like, other games, you have to have ISO 11 or 12, and it sort of surprised me, the order, like, there was Clash Mini in that, and there was Clash Quest, and there was, like, two iOS versions different, and one of them was, like, iOS 10 or something that was fine, and one of them was like 12, which really surprised me. And because I thought that the Quest would be the one that would need not as much because it's AFK, but that was the one that needed like really high, and Clash Mini was only iOS 10. But in general, Supercell's like decently good at supporting old versions of games and that. Yeah, and I remember even with Heyday, like, there's a video they did of when they switched from, like, 7 to 8, or 8 to 9 in that, but 9, iOS 9 I think is fair, that, like, most people can still play it in that, but with the more recent ones, I think they're definitely pushing for much more higher things, like, Android 13, I mean, I'm not very familiar with the systems and that, but I was looking on GSM Arena for different phones, that you could get with like a Samsung or a Fairphone or whatnot, and only the ones like released in like 2021 or more recent were Android 13. So I'm somewhat familiar with the fact that that is a real recent version. Which that's crazy that they're like really pushing hard. I mean, I guess with a closed beta you can do that, and in a sense, it's like you might as well have like the top people that will absolutely be future-proofed going forward in the industry. But at the same time, you could miss a lot of bugs in that will occur on older devices or that wouldn't handle it as well. But maybe they're just planning to make the games for super updated devices these days. But yeah, I think that's real interesting that they're heading that direction and it's apparently, so it's not guaranteed, but yeah, it's interesting they're doing that because yeah, the old Supercell games were reasonably supported in that. What was the other comment I was gonna make? Yeah, but it is getting higher and higher to every time. That's right. Every time a game updates, that always like almost guaranteed lose a few players in that. Just like it would just happen like people that are low on space on their devices, then for example like when Rootland updated, then I couldn't play it anymore and I didn't have enough space to update it, and unless I really wanted to play it, which I did, I would have been like, if it was an average game. So every update the devs would lose a few. It might be tiny, it might be 1%, it might be 0.1%, but I guarantee that every time they updated, pushed out an update and everyone has to update it, they'd lose a few players. Although there's the weird ones, like Clash Clans used to push out some optional updates. I don't know how those ones worked and why they didn't utilize that more. Like certain apps, like with the YouTube app and the Google app and many apps, you can be like so many versions behind and it still all works in that. But with most Supercell games, it's like you must be on the same version, otherwise you can't play it, which is interesting. And the Android 13 requirements for that is like real, like only like really updated people. You know that is quite a harsh, because then they'll get a very niche. If they're only going for I don't know maybe like well I don't know if it's fair categorization, but rich Canadians. Well, I don't know if Android 13 is easy to get, if you can still get the cheapo, $200 devices that would have it, probably in that. But yeah, that'd be like a real niche. Like it's only Android people, only in Canada, and only people that can afford a new phone that has Android 13. Although old phones can update to it or whatnot. But yeah, did SuperSight start? I did start it slightly early. Yes, I did Shardlight. Uh, yeah, but yeah, so that's interesting. Interesting that they're doing that, and yeah, it's only a short time. They'll like come out on the 6th, and then a few days later, which is so odd because I'm sort of like, well, why even bother to announce it? I mean, I appreciate that. I appreciate the transparency. Like they might as well, but I don't know. Considering how secretive Supercell seems on a whole heap of other things, like are there any employees from Supercell going to work on Everdale 2? Like, why would you keep that confidential and not tell anyone? Like, I don't know. There's obviously a reason. I just don't know it. But at the same time, then announce this tiny game that almost no one will be able to play because it's requires Android 13, is only in Canada, and is only Android and only for a short amount of time. And then it's like, okay, so then he's will just be like, oh yeah, and that. I don't know. It's like surely you want to get people excited and into it and whatnot. But is this one's called 20? I'm not sure if the last one was, if I updated that. If the last one was 19, I think I did update it. So there we go. It came out 5 months ago, and there's not a lot of phones. Oh, only 5 months ago. That's crazy. That's so recent. 2022. Yeah, that's insane. I mean, I guess Canada's big enough; they'll definitely have enough people that can do it. But it's weird because the Supercell often push like they pay for ads to find their games in that on beta games, which is real interesting because you think they just open it up in another country for free. Like, why pay for ads? And then I was reading that there's this good website called the Fun Deconstructor, and they published an interesting article of that about how game revenues are dropping, and a big factor of that is this like new privacy stuff that like Apple's pushing through or whatnot, and it makes it just real hard for devs to like acquire new users. Which is like, I was like, wow, that's like really surprising. I didn't expect that. And then it's also kind of like, it's kind of suspicious when you realize how much like companies like Supercell and that are just depending on mass advertising to prop their games up or get new people in that. Because then it's like, that's crazy. Because then like so many games that fail, it's not because they were like fairly tried by an equal amount of people. It's because, and it's sort of like, yeah, I don't know, like. Yeah, like, because then Apple could be like, well, hey, Supercell spends a hang of a lot on paying for ads and using our services, and we get 30% of the revenue, so we have all the more incentive to put them on the front page in that. Now, I don't know if that actually happens or not, but it wouldn't surprise me if Apple's like, hey, let's just promote, like, I mean, in general, there's a correlation between people that spend a heap of money on advertising, people that are making good quality games in that, but then, like, definitely makes sense for, like, Apple, because like Supercell would hate the fact that Apple takes 30% of the revenue in that. But at the same time, Apple will be like, hey, if there's anything we can do to help you with your games, be our guest, because it's Apple's complete incentive to do that, because they want Supercell to do really well and make lots of money and get lots of downloads. So then they'll get more money. And if anything, since Supercell's so good at monetizing, then Apple would want to promote them, because then versus other devs that might have a good game but aren't very good at monetizing, because then that doesn't help Apple nearly as much. They don't get as much money. So then it's like a huge incentive for Apple to like push and promote Supercell and that kind of stuff, which then makes it interesting seeing their privacy thing, which then sort of injure their profits and that. But then again, how much of the privacy stuff is coming from people becoming more privacy aware, and and maybe even valuing privacy more than the like carbon neutral stuff and stuff like that. And then if Apple doesn't do that direction, then people are just going to stop liking Apple, and Apple will lose favorability. And I think the hang of a lot of that goes on where like so much of what the companies do is not because they care at all about, oh look, this is the see, and to make care, to be care of this area, with to show we care about people with disabilities, we've made sure that 20% of the people in our company have disability, or some nonsense like that. And it's like, not at all because they care about that. Like, they don't give a stuff about people with disabilities or that. It's just like, no, that's the thing that people now think is valuable, so we'll do that. And, carbon neutral, no, yeah, we recycle ourselves, we're carbon neutral. And it's just, or whatever this thing is, they're just like, they don't care about it. They're just like, oh, well, we'll push it just so then we won't lose favorability in that. And as people become more, like, privacy is becoming a bigger thing. Still, most people don't really care about privacy, but it's, because like Google's still the top search result and Chrome is still the top thing in that. I still use Chrome. I'm using Chrome right now, but I also use Brave, and I'm increasingly using Brave. On my phone, I use exclusively Brave, and on my computer, I use Brave sometimes and Chrome sometimes, and that. But I'm trying to slowly go to just Brave. That's the goal. But yeah, wait, where was it going with that? The privacy thing. But yeah, sort of Apple might be realizing, like, hey, look, if we don't do stuff, people are going to, like, really start disliking us. So, hey, look, I mean, they've always been, like, a full privacy company in that. How much of that is... there's been, like, people say, like, since it's closed source, you can never have a fully secure system or a privacy system because it's closed source, so you don't know what's actually going on there. But yeah, I feel like, some of this stuff will be because, like, the thing is, yeah, because if Apple doesn't take this stuff, then the government will, and the government will do it on terms that aren't necessarily favorable to Apple. Like, the government, well, I don't know, the government might do bad, dodgy stuff as well, but in terms of regulating Apple and that, so Apple's like, hey, look, we, and then they have the good publicity thing because they've self-chosen to do it in that. I mean, it's a good thing if they're doing good things based on market pressure and that. Although, yeah, how much of it stuff they do is just nonsense and just pretending and actually not actually doing anything, or actively doing something bad because of public pressure and that. But I think it's half the reason why, like, these companies are doing half the stuff is just because, like, public pressure and that, they don't want to lose money, and because if they don't, then the government's going to do it, and they don't want that, so then they just sort of do some of these stuff. But then it's like far more sus and question the incentives as to, well, like, then how effective what they did was. Because the reason wasn't about how can we actually protect people as much as possible from privacy, as much, it's sort of like how can we look as good as possible while doing as little as possible. Okay, anyway. Okay, back to this. But I was asleep, so I'm glad he waited. I kept delaying it. But I think I saw 0 likes on it, so then I assumed that no one had seen it, and so I didn't feel bad about pushing it back, because, like, well, if no one's even noticed that I'm going to stream then it doesn't really matter. Yeah. Oh. Must be a new month for SuperSight. 3 a.m. Yeah, February. There's always so much to say. SuperSight, have you ever seen limited beta for just a few weeks? I don't know if I understand that correctly. I think I have heard of it. I think I've heard of it. I mean, Supercell hasn't done that I'm aware of, and stated, like, hey, we're going to just do it for a set period of time. I feel like I feel like I can't think of an example, but maybe some beta games that sort of like, hey, we'll just sort of test this new version out for a little while. I mean, Battlelands had, like, the beta version sort of, in that, like, that we... Oh, was that beta, or was that just where we're on... No, that was something else. That we're just, like, battling with the devs together. But I feel like there's some equivalent. I can't think of an example, but we're sort of like, it's like, hey, we're just going to test out this game, see what you think. Yeah. And he's got to sign up for it on a website, so it doesn't guarantee that you never play. Oh, wow. Even if you... That's crazy exclusive. That's insane. I'm surprised they didn't just bait... Like, I don't know why they've announced this one versus beta. Just beta, sort of just secretly. Beta. That they've just sort of just done, what they've done in previous times. Like, with... Yeah, well, yeah. Okay. For watching on Rumble, let's go. Let's go. Okay, there we go. So... that's the default video, which is the sound of, what is it? Oh, 7 watching. How have we got 7 watching? That's crazy. That's insane. And look, we're here as well. And then we got, look at that. I love it. 3 streams. And I finally, that afterwards, they let me do that thing. And yeah, so we can talk about Squad Busters if you want, but I am going to be playing Clash Mini, which I'm really excited to be playing Clash Mini. Okay, we're not on the front one. Yeah, the Jesse Lee Peterson show. On Bitcoin info was. Oh, we're not on. Sometimes we're on this list, and sometimes we're not. And I'm almost certain it's not because of shadow banning. It seems pretty random. Like some days, all 3 of them are on there, and other days, none of them are on there. But it's not very consistent, is it? Okay, so is this here? Oh, this was the post I did of different games. Good old SuperSight, and there's the ones. I actually, what I will, if we go Squad Busters. 50. Oh, there. Whoa, there they all go. Boom, 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 boom. 9 minutes. There we go. Huge amount. 0 views. I bet it has got some views. 1 hour ago. 1 month ago. 16. Man, just look at all these videos. It's crazy. 1 hour. Man, they obviously were pre-prepared. There we go. I think potentially the first stream on it. Well, but it's not on it. So this year, so I bet it will have some. Oh, that one's 1 hour ago. Okay, that's probably just a copy. This is probably the real one. I don't know. I don't like it when it's. Yeah, with that many. Whoa, 400 comments already. Let's have a look at this actually. And I am going to be playing this cool game of. This is great. Like, this is a long time. Like, this is, like, huge. Even if it is this beta thing that might be killed. That's 10 days. That's really, really weird. It's very interesting that sort of publicly announcing this one. Like, that's very surprising. Like, in the past, they don't sort of just do that. Like, this 10-day beta in a very specific country with a specific device and only a certain amount of people can do it. So maybe the fact that you have to meet the requirements that when you apply is because they're trying to like stop people using VPNs. But this is like, whoa, Supercell's like releasing, like announcing another game, which is so rare, and it's like, what does it look like? Clash Clans. Everyone. Heyday. This finally. Oh, it's gonna be all the games together. Brawl Stars.
Squad Busters.
That's super weird how they're doing that. Anyway, any other thing? Nope, just that. Oh, yep, 0.9. What? They created that on that? What? That's kind of crazy. Whoa, 4K. That's That's cool that it's updating that quick. That's really surprising. Oh, back to that. Oh yeah, that'll. I made a video about that once a long time ago. Better do a comment. Squad Busters. 1st of February 2023. I actually this year I keep forgetting if it's DT or ST or go ST. I keep forgetting. No, I actually remember it's 2023 pretty well. Other years, it's taken me a while to get around to it. So there's a lot of videos. Whoa! Okay, no, I'm definitely not the only. Oh wait, no. Okay, probably just that guy. That's got nothing to do with it. That's got nothing to do with it. This guy's probably in Spanish. Okay, that's not Squad, but yeah, no, but it's just like mine. This is going to be Clash Mini, but talking about Squad Busters. Well, yeah, of course it's not the footage because it's not out yet. Okay, so, and then we'll go filters, we'll knock out that. We'll go views. Because there we go. 2 months ago. It's got nothing. Bully Busters! With the Bully Busters! Oh, it's got all these random ass. Oh no, here's some. There we go. 10 years ago. There we go. Hey, that guy, Ricky Swan, he's done so well. He got so much of the audience of the Spanish audience of Supercell. few. Not that, well, no, actually, it's hard to tell because this stuff is just like all this random stuff. All the pink, it's like the pink. They've only got like real few views, some of them. Oh, there's some channels. We should be near the end now. Oh, theme. Supercell, eh? Finland trip. Auto-generated by YouTube.
This is Dave, head of marketing at a ketchup company, about to use Grammarly to
Okay, that's not the squad busters we're looking for. Because there were some leaks like a couple of days ago from this. Oh, Grax. I know a Grax from this game. Where's Elfero? This guy. There he goes. 5 million. That's crazy. Many of them. Whoa, these are all his. That's real cool. All his profiles and that. Real gold. What is gold? It's so hard to maintain so many channels. Yeah, this one he hasn't maintained. So much content to do. And there was that other guy, Trimax, he covered. But yeah, so many of the Supercell YouTubers sort of declined a lot in popularity. Like Galadon and Molt and a heap of them. It's real sad. Ibram, welcome to the stream. Are you seriously Supercell making new game right now? Squad Busters, go look at it. Supercell seems to be trying different remixes of the current 5. Yeah, and it hasn't seemed to work out, but I don't think that's the issue. It ultimately comes down to the game. It doesn't really matter what characters. What do you think about CM Clash Mini? I think it's going to be killed. Windows 7, I do not, but I have a theme that makes it look like that. Good old Windows player. I was in Hammer Springs the other day, which was nice. And I got I picked up some speakers for $1 today. Bought some vegetables today. Expensive as. Got some passion fruit. So corn is 99 cents per corn for a cob. My nana said, oh, if you get maybe, I think she said half a dozen or 10 if they're really good. And anyway, I got 17 in that because, you know, I can just... other relatives will have some of them in that. But, like, that's only $17. But then for a single thing of passion fruit, $20 a kg. So 2 of those passion fruits, $40 a kg. So it's, like, it's so expensive. Just burns through money in that. Whereas the corn is, like, seems like way better value in that. But 6 is, like, $6. Or, you know, a single passion fruit is, like, yeah, it's crazy. Is that 30% of it? Yeah, something like that. But, yeah, anyway. And also, yesterday I got a brand new copy of Risk 1993 version in that, unopened, which is insane. Like, I didn't even know that there was still, that anyone would have them in storage in that, for only $90, 90 New Zealand dollars. So it's like, wow, that's real cool. Like the vintage 1993 version in that. So that's real awesome to get that. So yeah, that would be real cool. It was a popular version, the 1993 one. That's the one I know and love. I love that game, and I hope to stream some more of that at some point. Made a video on that. Thank you, Alan Moon, and welcome to the stream, Alan Moon. There we go. 7. If you use Brave Browser, you can't see ads. I do use Brave Browser, and I choose to turn on ads, like as in you can have 10 per hour and that, and you get BAT. I'm not. Yeah, it's all right. I definitely 100% recommend Brave over Chrome. Brave's my favorite browser. Okay, we can get rid of that. Oh yeah, no, that's fine. Because it has Rumble needs to fix, like, when you're, like, setting up the thing, it just shows, like, your stream key publicly. It's like, no. But they're probably not expecting gamers to do it. Okay, so anyway, we'll just come to this here, and we will add them back on. So this is Clash Mini. This is Clash Mini here. There's the game. It's a good game. And this is its trend. So as you saw, we saw a massive at the start, and I covered it then. And then it very quickly crashed within like a month. it sort of like lost like 90, well, 85% of its interest. Had a little rebound, probably an update, and then sort of has basically stagnated. Yeah, and that was not that long after. That was like 2 months after it had come out. It sort of hasn't really rebounded. In fact, since then, it's sort of just declined, almost nothing. And then had a little rebound here because of an update, and then it sort of declined back to very, very little in that. So it's not doing great. But then it's interesting to compare it in it. So like Clash Mini, well, how was Clash Mini? Oh, that's the same game. Clash Quest. Clash Quest, how did that one go? And it's like, oh yeah, so it had a blip. So this was way higher for the peak. It was way higher for the peak in that, and way more interest than Clash Mini, which had Clash Quest had almost nothing, but that was killed. So that's interesting. And then of course we have Everdale, which it had a wee peak, and that was awesome. I remember that. But then like almost nothing in that. So this one has more than those ones. What if we check out Heyday though? And Heyday, interestingly enough, we'll click on the mobile game, which is more specific. It peaked it through here, but then it's like Heyday's way more popular, and I mean this is web search and that, so I'll switch it to that. But it's like, yeah, that's a huge gap. And if Heyday wasn't financially viable, which it wasn't, yeah, I covered it all through that time. And then this is like way less than that. Like Heyday's like 7 times more popular in that. So they'd have to really change this game around to like for it to take off and that. But yeah, as you can see, it's not dead. It's not completely dead. Like, it's still got way more interest than Everdale or Clash Quest ever had. Like, way more. Like, even when neither of those games were killed, it still had like 10 times more interest. So it's still doing way better than Clash Quest and Everdale in terms of search interest. But it still has sort of that peak. I mean, the thing is, the peak is like never, like, you know, there's always going to be a high peak for games. Same with Rush Wars and that. Interesting, that red peak was a big, I think, wasn't that the reset though? The Great Reset? No, I don't know. I thought that, no, they had a big reset later on in 2022. So it must have been a big update then. But yeah, if you look at the interest compared to that, it's like very little. And then if you add in like Clash of Clans, you're like, oh wow, that's really low. Etsu always shows up higher for that. Yeah, it's like, it just barely even, does it even register? Nah, it doesn't even register. So that's how low it is. Okay, so that was that I wanted to do. And I've showed you that, and then this here. So this was, I streamed just before this update came out, which was real cool. And there's been heaps of times where they're like, coming updating or whatnot in the Discord, but then they never do. But I think it's just because they do internal updates, which they don't do that really for other Supercell games that I'm aware of. Maybe they do it for Clash Royale, but yeah. Anyway, I think CM Clash Mini will be next hit game. I think definitely. Oh, hit game. I like hit off the list, like struck down or like take off. For mobile, it could be a hit game. I'm pessimistic in that. Like, it's still doing much better than Everdale and Clash Quest. So maybe they'll surprise me and release it. I do think it's an enjoyable game, but I just don't think it has what it. I just don't think it meets Supercell standards. Is what I'm trying to say. Okay. So we'll come back here. Get rid of that. And I'll get up this stream. So I had to update the device, and it's all updated now, which is very nice. My Finland device, which, I mean, even if it was based in Canada, it still couldn't play that other game. Yeah, that's all good. Cool. And we'll go like that, and like that. There's some some OGs. We got Heyday Pop there, which is did we play Heyday Pop on this one? I think we did. And Clash Quest, and Royal Rivals. That's crazy. This iPad's been good. I don't use it that much actually. But yeah, it's. Oh, there we go. Hello, hey, welcome. Sorry, I didn't see you straight away on here. Who can on Twitch? Squad Busters. Game looks absolutely terrible, to be honest. Looks like a kid game. Well, I mean, I don't think, like, that gave, like, no information, really. Like, all it basically said is, hey, look, it's going to combine the 5 games. Like, I can't really, I didn't, like, I just had, like, a neutral response to it, like, to me, like, that didn't show me anything. Like, I didn't have anything to judge that on, really, in my view. I was like, okay, that doesn't really tell me anything about the game. That's why I sort of checked for other videos. It's like, is there any other footage of this? Like, this is like nothing. But yeah, who knows? It's horrible, it has potential. Graphics are so mushy. Interesting. Miss Heyday Pop, it was a good game. Yeah, I still got it on my device, man. Still got it on my device. Used to play Clash of Clans. Clash of Clans is a too grindy game. Yeah, it's a solid game. Yeah, I played it for a long time. 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2020, 2019, 2020. That's a hang of a long time I played that game. I guess that I played that more than any other game in terms of length. And possibly time. I'm not sure. Well, yeah, no, it would have been longer than Rush Wars, because even though we put in, like, hundreds... Well, 100 hours into the first week of Rush Wars and that, and then we streamed it for another 90 plus days after that. So yeah, that would have been hundreds of hours into Rush Wars. But I definitely would have. Oh no, but Heyday, I did spend a lot of time on Heyday, but that was far shorter than that. Even though I did have periods where I played it in the past, it wasn't for substantial amounts of time. So probably Clash of Clans. Actually, it's kind of crazy. I didn't ever realize that. Probably would hit the award for the game I spent the most time playing. It was a good game. Do you play Stumble Guys? I've done streams on Stumble Guys. It's interesting that game's still around in that. I didn't end up, I was bad at Stumble Guys, and it just got me really frustrated, because I was getting, like, no traction on my channel for doing it, despite it being a popular game, and so I'm like, nah, I'm done. I stopped playing Stumble Guys a long time ago. It doesn't feel like that long ago, but it was kind of a while ago now. I mean, yeah. Did I ever stream Clash Minis? No, that was a brief ass stream. So this one's going to be a bit longer. Not going to be super long. It's not going to be like a 6-hour one. But I definitely want to catch up and see, okay, what's Clash Mini like? What's that update like that came out months ago? But it's also a very bad sign in my view. Unless they're really doing it with the internal updates, which I haven't been keeping a track of. Because, like, to have a no updates, it's February now. And they last updated it in November. So it's like all of December. No updates. All of January, no updates. Like, that's over 2 months of no updates. Granted, this game's so hard on launch. Which game? Surely not Clash of Clans. Nah, almost no one grinded Clash of Clans when it launched. Sure, J.O. was the only one that really grinded that game. What was the semi-new Supercell game called? They had no training time and they added it later. I'm not sure. Stumble. Streamer 6 likes. Let's go. Copied my message so I can see it. I don't know. Semi-new Supercell. What do you mean semi-new? Like, since 2016? Many years coming up to 1.5 is the longest we've seen. Yeah, I made a list, actually. I made a list, which I posted. I don't know where I posted it. It could have been in my server and that. 1.5, they either get killed or go global. Yeah, I wish I knew where I posted it. And I made a list of how long all the games did. I think it was maybe in the Everdale one. I think, actually, I'll get it up if I can. Clash Mini. Oh, yeah, I'll go live in Clash Mini. Some people might come on. It makes it echoey now. I don't know why it does that. We'll go live like that. Boom. And then I will go and I'll see. I think it was... I'm just looking for that and seeing if I can find it, because I made a really good list of how long the... Could have been... It might have been Rootland, actually, that I posted it. Yeah, I'll try the Rootland one and see if I posted it in there. 1.5. Oh wow, yeah. I found it. Yeah, this is a real good list. Okay, we'll go like. Is that? Yeah. Okay, we'll go here. Display and here. This one here. So this was how long it took for the games all the games since Heyday, excluding it. There's a couple of them, like Smashland or whatnot. But most, I mean, there'd be a few people around that actually did play those games. They're like the OGs. Like, they didn't just try Rush Wars and Heyday Pop. They tried, like, those real early ones. But there's not many people around. I mean, many of you will be too young to have done that. And especially if they're in beta in other countries. And there's, like, definitely... yeah, it was really not a thing. But yeah, so Heyday... man, this is too echoey. That's annoying. I don't know why it's doing that. It didn't used to. Yeah, right. Discord's done a couple of updates I don't like. It's annoying. Yeah, it was Apple Maps was making weird beeping sounds today. I wondered if it had happened for other people. So yeah, Heyday, that was just like, how long was they in beta? How long was it in beta? They were in beta. Uh, yeah, so Heyday, like, they just, like, globally released it when they released it, which was in 2012. Clash of Clans was the same. They didn't, like, have a beta. It just went global. Boom Beach, same. It just went global in that. Clash Royale, 2 months. Came out in, I think, 4th of January 2016. And 1 week later, 11th of January. No. No, and then 11th of January 2016, that's when I found it and started playing it, and then in March it came out global in that. So it's like, live in that. And then there was Rush War, and so Rush Wars, and after 3 months they killed it. Only 3 months in beta, which, I mean, at the time that was their first beta game since Brawl Stars, which had gone global in that. So Rush Wars was the first of many to then fall. But yeah, that was only a 3 month, and just they killed it. It was very quick, smart. And then came along Heyday Pop, which was coincidentally the next game on their list, and that lasted 8 months, and then they ended up killing it. Then we have Clash Mini, and I made this. Oh, no, I made this month, so now it would be up to 12 months. So there are actually a few games that were even longer than that, but then, so that was yet to be determined, but soon to pass Clash Quest, which was killed after 16 months in that, which is very long. So Clash Mini isn't quite as old as Clash Quest, but soon will be. And then Brawl Stars, which is the sole exception to that rule, and went live after 19 months, which is pretty insane. And then Everdale, which was 2 years in beta, which is insanely long time in that. And also why you could argue that Clash Mini still has another 10 or 11 months to make up its mind, just to get as long as Everdale. But the thing with Everdale is it wasn't another beta one. That's including Valleys and Villages, which was in for a year. So Everdale as itself was only in beta for like a year and that. So with the sole exception of Brawl Stars, which is a major exception in that, every game that was in beta for more than 3 months or more was killed. Every single one. Rush was killed. Heyday Pop was killed. Clash Quest was killed. Everdale was killed. The sole exception is Brawl Stars in that. But if you look at the data, if you look at the trend in that, if it goes over 3 months in beta and that, which, I mean, most of them would, but yeah, then it's like, it's going to be cool. Because I guess Supercell sort of like, they'd be like, wow, this is real popular, release it global. Because, you could argue that the reason why they don't update, like, release it for ages is because they want to have enough content in it and that. But if it was like ultra popular, they might as well release it global. But yeah, and so on one hand, it's like, yeah, Clash Mini's getting really old, like, they're gonna have to make up their mind. Didn't I say, like, yesterday, like, they'll probably decide within the next 3 months and that. But, if they left it as long as Everdale, but then Everdale again was half as Valleys and Villages and that. So then the longest one thus far, with Brawl Stars was a double exception because it was the longest one and it went live in that. But currently Clash Quest holds the record for the oldest game, excluding Everdale because that was sort of 50, like, kind of a double thing. So, but Clash Quest currently holds the record for 16 months in that. So Clash Mini, and that's, I think, that's to when it was like killed, not to when it was announced, and they normally announce it like 1 or 2 months in advance. With Heyday Pop, they announced it like ages in it, like 3 months in advance or something. So they give people ages with that one, but it is reaching that point where of just about to overtake Clash Quest in the next 3 months, which would then make it the longest ever game to not be killed, other than Brawl Stars and that. So then it's likely, I reckon, and within the next 3 months, once it becomes like even longer in beta than Clash Quest, that's why I feel like they're going to make it sure, unless it becomes an unprecedented example and it goes on for 2 or 3, goes on to 2 years or more, still in beta and that. But I feel like Supercell wouldn't want to do that. I think that they'd like know by now whether it's so. And that was, and then I just learned Boom Beam Frontliners, which was like sort of a Supercell game, was also killed. So basically every single game since Brawl Stars, every single game since Brawl Stars that Supercell's released has been killed, or is in this Clash Mini phase, which is on the border of them making a call, I reckon, and I think it's going to go in favor of being killed, which is insane. That will be the entire era of the last half decade of Supercell games wiped out, which is pretty insane. We had a fun run covering them in that, but at the same time, it's a very unlucky run because, like, all the games we covered, none of them went global, and we never then took off as a channel because they all got killed, and we covered them for months when they didn't have much interest on the hope that they'd go global, which is what happened with Brawl Stars. But with Brawl Stars, I feel like a lot of people hadn't covered it all and just sort of jumped on the train anyway. But lots of them were already popular from Clash Clans or Clash Royale, so already had a base to do that with. So that's really interesting. That, and so, but anyway, now they've just announced another one. But it's crazy because 2023 now. So if that gets killed, every single Supercell game released in 2018, which was none. Like, so Supercell then had nothing that succeeded in 2018, you know, and then every game that was released in 2019, Rush Wars, killed. Every game that was released in 2020, had Pop, killed. Every game that was released in 2021, Everdell and Clash Mini and Clash Quest all killed. And then 2022, nothing released. And now up to 2023. So it's been 6 years since the June 2017 launch of Brawl Stars, which is insane. And Supercell's even now moving to PC games, which is sort of pretty crazy. Because that's like sort of a sad like indictment of their whole strategy of mobile is the future now. And I thought it was the future as well, because it's like so easily accessible, like in these third world nations, then just get all these devices. Probably aren't going to be Android 13 though, that, you know, can just like easily, you know, for like $200 and then just play all these Supercell games. Whereas like for them to get like a fancy PC, you know, like even just $1,000 one, or let alone $2,000 one, like kids in Africa in general aren't just going to be getting these just PC setups and that. Like some of those villages don't even have electricity. Well, obviously no, they need electricity if they're to charge your phone, but I did, you know, like high speed internet and all that kind of stuff. So I thought that definitely that is the. Oh, is Ricky here? Ricky's here. Let's go. Good to see you, Ricky. Good to see you, buddy. One day we're gonna have to meet up again, and I honestly think it's gonna happen. Like when I'm like that convinced about it, like, and this is not all talk. Like I genuinely mean it, and I genuinely think it's gonna happen. In that, like if you come to New Zealand, 100% we're meeting up. Like 100%. Unlikely I'd just go via Japan, but you know. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I almost certain, you covering and doing well as a clan with Rootland, and you made it 150 stars slightly before us. We've made it now as well. So two YouTuber clans doing very good, and you joined my clan in Rush Wars, and I missed that a lot. That was so awesome together. Then in Everdell, that was such a great game, and then it was killed, and now they have a low chance of bringing it back, but people don't realize that A, it's not going to be until 2024 likely, and B, that's only maybe. They might not even bring it back. So I'm trying to listen to Supercell with money. What was the other thing about Supercell I was going to say? I forgot. But you're so nice you're here, Ricky. So nice you're hearing that. And I saw it was your Facebook post that then alerted me to, that was the first, I saw it, someone sent me a screenshot of it, of you posting that, which then was like, Everdell news. And also same with this news of the squad busters and that was the first official announcement I saw. There was one other thing I was just concluding on. Oh yeah, with the PC market and that. But yeah, I do think PC, PC game is cool in that. I do Age of Empires, and I used to play Agar.io. That was a great game. But I think that mobile's the future, but it just is not really working out mobile games at the moment and that. So yeah, and then there's the whole supplement market, and then with the Apple then like making it harder to do the targeted ads, then you see these big companies sort of drop off. You're like, whoa, I didn't realize how much they were depending on that, which then is sort of suspicious, because like, well, their growth would look and their popularity would look so inflated if it's so dependent on them using all this advertising money in that, and then you realize, that's half the reason why it's popular. Okay, let's go through the chat. Oh wow, we got a lot of chat to go through. Rush Wars, but I'm not entirely sure. Semi had no troop training time. Oh yeah, no, I think that was Rush Wars. I, of all people, should have known that. Does anyone find Clash CR? What is even CR? Clash Royale. Oh, I haven't played that in a while. It's good to see you, Ricky. And then I talked for so long. But you know me. A lot of people know me. I just have like talk, and then eventually, and it's like, yo. So yes, good to see you, man. Boom. I hope they will not cancel Clash Mini. I wonder if that guy Taz still was so optimistic about it. But yeah, anyway, I'm more optimistic that I'll get to meet Yuriki than Clash Mini will. Well, no, then Taz is that Clash Mini will come out. But I haven't talked to him in months. But last time I asked him, he was still like, "Yep, there's absolutely going." And the thing is, again, it's sort of like, it is a great game. It is a fantastic game. Like 100%. but does it meet Supercell standards of, you know, get enough income and all that kind of stuff? I don't think it does. And so I think it will be killed, regardless of how good the game is. Just like Everdell. It was a fantastic game. People loved it. And it got killed. Going to PC is very different. And no, and it's sort of like not a good sign. It's sort of like what happened to like their vision of mobile, and we're gonna stick with mobile, and then because then it will change things in that, and then they'll start designing it based on working on PC, and then there's always the problem with certain games like Bomber Grounds where when you do cross-platform, it's very hard. Like how can you make a mouse equal to like moving your finger on that? It's just not quite the same. We're having the family chats. That's all good, Ricky. My team is top, so we are leaders. Go, go, go. You're doing well. I've put you in the top 8 highest clans. I put you at 150 stars because I couldn't find any screenshot of how many you actually are. But I've found 8 clans that are above 150 stars. They need to add a leaderboard. They so need to. He was like an OG under the old YouTube gaming system and that before they removed that. That was cool. There we go. Say hello to the Russians, please. Hello. Moptor. Have you been here before? I feel like I've seen you. Like the thing is, I don't stream, so like I haven't seen you in months because I haven't streamed in months. Scott Busters and Android only for a short time. That's sort of crazy. That's crazy. It will be good. It will be good. It was so nice meeting you in the Finland trip. That was awesome. That was awesome to meet you. You're so much taller than I expected, and yeah, you're very. Yeah, you're very much yourself in that. So like the stream you is you, which was cool. And you got a lot of you guys noted that I was very different in that. I mean, I was sort of a different person in 2019 as well, though. And like online, I'm like yo, but I was like so shy on that trip. I like said hardly anything. And VizTop, have you seen the announcement? I have. It's in my title as well. There we go. But if you go to Georgia for a meetup, I'll feed you. That would be good. 159 now. Oh, well done. Okay, there we go. I'll update the list so that then we'll put you as one of the top few clans. I really do like Rootland. I really do. I liked Everdell more. I do like Rootland, but again, I don't see how Rootland will succeed if it's not even as good as Everdell. Unless, of course, this other company it just doesn't have as high standards with Supercell, which I mean is very likely because Supercell's got very high standards. There we go. Back in a few minutes then. SuperSight is shy, I can confirm. When he's online is different. I wish I'd done the Finland trip very differently. I really do. Yeah. Yeah, I was so lost in 2019, man. It was just like it was crazy. I mean, like, and then in 2019, I was doing so much content, and then when I went to New Brighton in October 2019, it was like, I was like just shaken by the experience, like just seeing people again, like, and I had been seeing people in that, but not heaps in that. I guess I barely left. No, I did leave the house in 2019, but where I went most of the week, it was sort of just a very, yeah, it was a weird environment. And so then it was just so weird going for a walk and just taking a break for an hour. It's like, what the heck? Like, it was so weird in that. Yeah. But yeah, long ago. But yeah, it'd be totally different. He has talked about. I can't really, yeah, it's so shy in that. I don't know. I just didn't know how to communicate. Well, I don't know. I didn't know what to say, I guess. There's a whole heap of things at play. But yeah, I remember sitting like I think next to you, and then you so sadly banged your head on that like first night. You like stood up because those lights they were ridiculously low, and I felt so bad for you because like then you like hurt your head and you then broke the light. It's like I feel so bad. Like I couldn't get like obviously it's bad that there's been damage to the property, but as in like I didn't change my view of you as a person at all. It's like who cares? Like, but I know that you'll feel so bad. I felt sorry for you. That was pretty funny. That was memorable in that, but yeah, it was so good. It was like we were sitting around, and then a couple of us started streaming and that was cool. That was so good. Yes. And then it was just so weird there. It was just crazy there. Like we had we'd just go down and get breakfast and that. There's so much to do there. There's like too much to do. Like I definitely would have like made more content or released more content, but it was just so jam packed. Like the entire day, every day. It's like I didn't get enough sleep, and I didn't really release hardly any content while I was over there in that. There was just so much on in that. But yeah, I was, we barely had the breakfast. It's just like, man, it's just powerful and weird thinking about it. So weird thinking about that Finland trip. So weird, the Helsinki 7 and that. Really, really crazy. back when he was on the computer all day or night. Very busy with not on lamp. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's true. The glass lamp. Tell the story, man. Don't get Ricky started on the lamp. Gets PV cracking. That's funny. The ambulance. What on earth? What is what? Conspiracy mania. The ambulance. The cold foot. What on earth? I don't even remember this stuff. There was a parade that went through. I remember I was really sad on the final day because I was the last one to leave and you guys had all left. And then I was just like sitting in the hotel. Oh man, it's just even just saying hotel, like it's weird because I like never go to hotels for it, like ever. I went in 2011 on a family trip in Australia. That was nice, but basically it was called the Sybil. But I basically never like go to. It's just weird. It feels like celebrity when you mention I went to the hotel. But you know, I was just sitting there. I was just like sad, like it had finished and everyone had gone. It was just me. Like, I was the first to arrive and first to come back, but it's 17,000 k's from New Zealand and Finland. Like of all the countries in the world, New Zealand is the furthest from Finland in that. It was crazy, 17,000 k's, which was insane. But yeah, I got there early, only just. I almost missed my flight. I made videos. I was so glad I made those videos of catching the flight there. That was so cool. That was so awesome in that. But yeah, getting there, that was, yeah, and then last to leave. Yeah, it was Peter and I stayed up. Yeah, I went and watched people went live. I didn't do. I so regret not talking to Galadon. He was busy. He was talking to someone else, but not getting him on the live and that. Yeah, but yeah, so it was like one of the times of. I'll find one of the times telling it and sending the link. Okay. There we go. Last to leave. That's you. Last to leave the live stream. Yeah. Oh man, it's just crazy thinking back on it. It's just so crazy. It's just like wells up so much thoughts and it's just insane. There you go. When I arrived, everyone was like, "Yes, we were Ricky." I was like, "Ricky," and I got a great photo with you. That was good. Got a photo with Galadon. Got a photo with Nick Frisco. Didn't get one with Alka, unfortunately. There was the big group one, but oh, this has gone off now. That's okay. I missed the breakfast. I don't know. I like the breakfast like weren't like a highlight for me. Like I didn't dislike it. It was like cool, but it was like oh yeah, it was sort of nice having breakfast and that. But I sort of felt so rushed in that because there was so much to do. We had to be places, and you know since we were so tired, then I'd sleep in as much as I could, and then okay, quickly have breakfast and that. It's lucky I didn't sleep, and then it was like harder to sleep because it was like bright as day outside. So it was like even though the curtains were closed, you think that like at a fancy hotel they would like close like have better curtains or something. Like they like just made it dark because it wasn't dark. It was really light, and like the curtains weren't doing a good job. They needed to be thicker. But yeah, that was crazy, man. Every time you come here, Ricky, we always just like was severe reminiscing of it. It's crazy. It was such a like. It's so weird. It was just I don't know like. I don't know what it's just like, you know, there's so many people I meet in life and that, but there was few experiences so like sort of monumental to that, which I mean I guess that's what happens when you sort of get flown business class across the world, basically never go to other countries in the world, you know, as it is and that, and then to just like get flown across, you know, and just meet up with some people that you've been covering this game with. Like that's just crazy in that. Like when I tell people that was some people that was happening, like they're like, what? They couldn't believe it in that. I mean, I couldn't believe it. It was like so crazy. Dude, you have to watch Ricky still as right child, like watch the greeting videos many times. There's so much more content I sort of wish I'd made, but yeah, I ate so much, got up early, went for a walk. I mean, but then how did you get enough sleep? You went for a walk in the morning. That would be so nice. I would have loved that. I mean, I know I've seen you a couple of times where you've sort of mentioned that you've sort of gone for walks and that, which is, I don't know, which is cool. I don't know. I do wish I'd sort of just gone to bed earlier rather than stay for the discussions that I couldn't even remember and I wasn't even taking part of. I was just sort of passively listening and I felt like I can't miss it. I can't miss out. But I should have just gone to bed and just felt more alive the next day. I mean, I don't remember feeling like too wasted and tiredness and that, but I didn't drink. But yeah, I don't know. It was good. It was, yeah, it was so crazy. Yeah, but I was, yeah. I don't know. There's just so much to do there and so much to. It was cool. And I only had like now I've got like a real nice camera and that. And I mean, well, the one even back then it was enough to get a heap of decent photos. The timestamps was it wrong because I hadn't set it right. But yeah, love your Ricky videos, Ricky. Because I went on Ricky's channel last stream. It was 10 hours long. It's a long stream. Was today wasn't that long. I did see that you're alive. I did see that you're alive. Oh man, that was crazy. That was insane. It was just crazy thinking about it. Oh man, that was so like And then I feel like bad that I don't cover Heyday anymore because that's what brought us together, and doing it. But then again, we brought together again with Everdell and that. But sadly, there was no sort of Everdell Helsinki 7. Well, actually, it'd be like Everdell 3. And I don't think they do that. But that, like UI and Clash, we're like committed to covering the new games. Like we really are. Like you were committed to Rush Wars. I was committed to Rush Wars. Heyday Pop I didn't cover so much. I did it. My very first 12-hour stream was on Heyday Pop, but I didn't cover it. But then and then we've reunited with this. But when you move on, it's all good. It's still it's sort of it's sad because I liked being part of the Heyday community. I really did, and I did so many videos on all sorts and that. I won't cover this one. Okay, well same. There we go. Same. Who knows? And I don't. I'm gonna guess that Clash with Style won't either. I like Rootland. You're saying, yeah, I mean, we just covered so many games together in that, but it's just a shame that all these games keep dying in that, because it's sort of like when I stopped covering Heyday, it sort of like felt like I sort of lost a part of like, as part of that community with you and that. Then we found Rush Wars. I'm like, yo, like this game is epic. I know, as of that time, I was still covering Heyday and that, but you like it as well, and it was awesome in that. With that same with Everdell, it's like this is an awesome game, and we both like it, and we can still be united. It's because, oh man, I have so much heartbreak for like all these wonderful Battlelands YouTubers in that, like Conman, Sammy JR, and Zanzard, and that all these people that would have been YouTubers, but they're just gone. Like they don't even do YouTube anymore in that, as far as I'm aware. And it's just so sad because the game died in that. And it's just sort of amazing that I'm still even doing YouTube in that, considering all the games I covered that have died. But it's like Ricky's one of the OGs that is still around from when I was doing it. But so many YouTubers have come and gone in that. It's sort of just sad. It's like you sort of just lose people in that. It's like a minefield of not only like dead games, but all the communities around those games and all the YouTubers around those games and all those connections you had just gone. It's really sad. It's actually quite tolling. It's weird even saying that, but it honestly is. Phone call watching only. All good, Lynn. But yeah, it's like, Everdell was a great game, and now Rootland is, but I don't think Rootland has what it takes in that. Because it's honestly, it seems like a watered down version of Everdell in that. Obviously, it's somewhat different in that, but it's like way more people are quitting this game in that, and it's way more grindy and repetitive. And it's sort of like you can just spend hours and hours on it, and it just takes so long to. Whereas Everdell, it's sort of like you could get it when you got to that point where you could just have your guys on for 8-hour shifts. It was like beautiful. I can live my life. I can just put them on 8-hour shifts, come on 8 hours later, boom, 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 move them around, and it was just like really nice. But yeah. People getting older and do different things. Yeah, I find it so hard. I find it so hard. To my detriment. I shouldn't be able to just accept that. But I find change extremely hard. Extremely hard in that. I mean, people with autism are like infamously known. That's a characteristic. They don't like change. And some things I think change great. And I'm like, advocate change. Like, everyone should use Brave browser. Everyone should use Brave search and that. But in some things I'm like, yep, yeah. I mean, especially if there's like no negatives of the change, just like an improvement, like a game update that is only cool stuff. Like it's like I'm happy with that change, but a lot of change, it's sort of really, really hard. Have you started work or still studying? I still do the streaming and that. I still do the streaming and some like the 24/7 streams and that. Which is sort of semi kind of taking off on Rumble and that. Like, I've got to 600 followers on Rumble, rumble.com, which is a YouTube alternative that's pro-free speech. Oops. And so the Rumble's sort of it's doing okay, but it sort of needed to do a bit better. And they actually do pay more per 1,000 views, I've found, than YouTube and that. But at the same time, it is hard work sort of then uploading them to 2 platforms and that. But yeah, rumble.com is actually... Yeah, I like it better than YouTube for sure. But yeah, I said a lot about YouTube yesterday. YouTube grinds my gears with the copyright claims and The demonetization. I, Ricky, still have a video, a live stream that was demonetized in 2019. I requested a review. It's 2023 and it's still under review. It's been over 3 years. It's been over 1,000 days, and they're still reviewing that video, that live stream. That's crazy. Mini fake claim. Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Yeah. We do, yeah, it's like, I've just got so much will to meet you again, Ricky, in that, like, it's beyond just like a, hey, it's like a fellow YouTuber, I don't, there's a lot of people I'd like to meet in that, but you're up really on the high list in that, and, yeah, I think there's a very good chance it will happen in that. A very good chance it will happen. I mean, unless there's, you know, a world war and then, like, travel was sort of suspended in that. I watched a really good video on Bill Maher, actually. Bill Maher, just today in that, and which I mentioned yesterday. I'm like, I should watch that video. And then I saw a Fox News article about it, which was about, and then like, oh, I just watched the video after I read the article. And it was just so good. It was just, he just said it, like, just like ripped into a whole heap of stuff and was like, this is the reality. We need to do something. And it's like, oh, it was so thought-provoking. It was very good. And an Indian company claim English Christmas song spent a Christmas disputing and YouTube. Yeah. That's just ridiculous. It's just so ridiculous. It's just so ridiculous. I mean, and remember, living on a prayer, and Mr. Beast got copyright claimed for that. It appeared. It's just insane. It's just absolutely. It's just the incompetence. But I don't know. I feel like it's more than incompetence. There was one video called "We're Suing YouTube," and it involved, and I don't think it didn't seem like just this made up conspiracy. It's like, and it was like talking about like how, like, there's all these dodgy ass incentives that YouTube had, and like when there was like shielding Russia and all this stuff and that. But then there's the whole thing about RT getting removed and that, which is interesting because I mentioned that on my streams ages ago in that. Because then RT, well, no, what happened? Well, and then recently the French government said to Rumble, remove RT or you're not going to have, or Rumble's not going to be allowed in France. Rumble said, nah, no, you can just make Rumble not allowed in France. So I don't think Rumble's allowed in France. Well, I don't know when they're going to institute that, but that's pretty crazy. Although Rumble said it was only 0.5 in that, which is, I appreciate the transparency, because then it sort of makes, it's like, yeah, fair enough. Like, you hardly get any. If the US government said that and Rumble was going to lose like most of the audience, then I'd hope that they'd say, no, we're not removing RT. But who knows? Anyway, there was a thing, I can't even remember what it was about. And then an Indian company I covered, talked about it and how RT was being removed. Anyway, then this related to RT. This stream ages later. The world's a wild place, man. It's such a wild place. It's chaos, man. But anyway, yeah, there's a chance that war would then stop us meeting in that. I don't know. I just think it's way more likely than a lot of people would think it would be. Okay. It's so nice to see you again, Ricky. It really is. It really is. And it would be lovely to come meet you one day. I really would. Really would. Oh, yeah, that Japan, when they did the thing in Japan of talking about how you're done the SuperSight sleep during the day. The video, the Heyday video they did of talking to you, they covered, the Heyday team or Supercell team came and did that video of you playing Heyday. That was cool. That was cool. That was cool, and you're just like sitting there flipping your iPad and like, yeah, I like that video. I like that video a lot. Clash Mini, eh? So I managed to update it, and it didn't actually have any trouble. Didn't have to delete any apps, which was nice. Okay, so I'm gonna play this game after a long time. So we'll see what sort of happened. It was a shame because I didn't actually, what didn't I do? I didn't try all the modes before this update, but this update was in November, and then I think they've done balancing and that. You Meet the Farmer, that was the one. That was, I liked that series. That was a cool series, and the cooking ones. And then I did the, oh, interesting background. I did the, what's called, the red berry cake and that, which I'm intending to bake again. I'm intending to make again for a long time. It's a very delicious cake. 0% loaded. Oh. This is weird playing this one again. I've been wanting to cover it for 8. Whoa, that's really echoey. Wanting to cover it for ages. I mean, technically I can stream and just... Clash Mini. Oh, I am still there. Share your screen. Go like that. Yeah, okay. And then we... Does it have where you can put content? I'm not sure. I will... Man, it's still loading. Oh my goodness me, that's taking a long time. Do that there, and do this here. Oh, I heard something. Oh. Choose a nickname. Okay, we will get to that. That there. The game begins. Not now. We'll take that. Whatever it is. 16,000, it feels like a lot, but depends on the game. Not now. Stop doing that, Apple. Okay. Oh, well, someone remember... I don't know what was the best option. Oh, I hadn't got many of them, that many. Oh. Someone said yes. I'm pretty sure they said yes. Exchange it. Does anyone here know if it's good to exchange it? I'm pretty sure the answer last time was yes. I think you probably would, and because those mini stars weren't that hard to get back. I'm going to press exchange. I'll just leave it like 5 more seconds just in case anyone knows. It's good to be playing the game again. Expect another call. Kids call me as they drive to work. Take it what I can get, fair enough. Okay, we're going to exchange it. I think that was the right move. I don't even know what those things are. Day 1. Oh. Okay. Oh, gizmos. So this was crazy, because they added this November, not long after that other thing. Oh, right into it, eh? It ruined my streak on my 0-starred heroes. That's not cool. Oh! Stars. I've got no stars. Oh, got no stars. I sort of wish I'd tried the different modes back, because I have not played this enough to really know what I'm doing. Oh, I see. That's like the elixir from that other game, Clash Royale. Gizmo's funny. Gizmo Spike. Okay, ready. Who even is this guy? So I remember I had a maxed account. Oh, this is weird. Interesting. Oh, that's kind of cool. So they added this in November. That's insane. Oh, okay, interesting. We have to beat him 3 times. My heroes, I think, are still pretty high. Okay. Oh, you get the elixir back. Interesting. I don't know if I knew that. Sounds like a Disney movie in the background. You know stars after you sell your minis. I don't know what that means. You played so much. Yeah, I know, right near the start. And then there was that update, which I haven't... Then I did like a little bit, like in November, which they'd already just had an update that earlier that I hadn't played, and then not long after that they did another update. Although I did actually win those ones in that tiny stream that I did. That time it still felt pretty similar, even though it'd been a very long time. And go. Imagine if Jeff was real. Highly doubt it. I know the next World Cup will be in the USA, Canada, Mexico. Oh, okay, we'll take it. It's a good game, but I don't see it lasting. I feel like they're gonna kill it. Quests. Oh, well, they've changed all the visuals of it. I don't know if we're high or if like 700 or whatever we're at is high or not. Level 17, it's kind of nice. I hope that's not just maxed for those purple things. Man, that's a lot of stuff. 1 year beta, that's to celebrate it. Or be like, that's not great. What, are these skins or? This is real weird. This is like really different from that last time. Huh! There's the clan! 77 days ago. That's funny. That was, wow, yeah, that was the max day on the first day possible. That's pretty cool that we did that. Oh, all these. Oh, it costs 25 to upgrade now. Oh, that costs those things. All these different weird things to upgrade. Oh, these cost these things, I see. That's a weird way to do it, interesting. Oh, then it costs 8, I see. So we're level 17. Oh yeah, that's our stats. It's just so much collecting when you come back on after so long. Does that give a... That will then get us higher up. If we get an XP for each of those. Then surely some people will be really high level. I don't even remember what... Cause now my... Oh no, there's my deck. Okay. This guy. It's weird, just so much of this without playing. Yeah, this is like substantially different from the other time we played. Maybe this is like all time though in terms of upgrading, and this is sort of like their final iteration of changing around the system. So we're already upgraded that guy. So many heroes. My screen's frozen. It's sort of odd. I wish I played a little bit more after that last time. Oh. Oh, let's try it. Is this how far we've made it? So we're at like 700 or something. Yeah, it was 600. Oh, we could have done this another time. I thought you had to do a battle to... Yeah, they've changed it so much, it's weird continually coming back. Oh, we're getting to a real high point, my goodness. Whoa. Oh. Oh, duplicate. Duplicate? Oh, a skin. Whoa, isn't that stuff real good? Oh no, it used to be like this. Oh, whoa, 22! Oh, that's because we haven't climbed it before. I don't know what it used to be. It's weird because it's just changed so much because we haven't played it for so long. I want to check this top 1,000. Probably there'll be like, I reckon there'll be like one person I recognize, but I think like largely it's sort of, yeah, it'd be weird if like getting all these things into the old system. So much stuff. Man. Top 1,000. Yeah, they've changed so much, like the visuals and how the systems work. PowerTech YT. It's crazy to think that we were once one of the top. We never got to first. But we did get pretty up there. Like Supercell, I recognize that. Oh, that's just a generic name. Not recognizing any of these. I actually do want to play it, but you have to like, it takes like ages to like, you know, collect all the stuff, which is kind of cool. And then like, I'll then upgrade my characters to max. Then I guess those gold things won't be worth anything. A lot of upgrading to do though. But I'll upgrade definitely the ones I'm going to use to start with. Because I mean, we were a maxed account, so it's interesting in seeing like, okay, how about like this far on, are we still a maxed account? But if we're only at 650 in that, and then these people at 4,000, then, or 3,000, TS clan, then, you know, we should be able to move up if we're like a near maxed account, even if we're pretty unpracticed. There we go. Back. How do we go back? Back. How do we get out of this? Oh, I see. That's that. Oh, it's not even that much higher. And streak 7. Is that glitched? See you, Ricky. Thank you so much for coming by. It was lovely to have you here, man. And we'll have to catch up one day. Thank you for coming by. Do you think the updates have improved it a lot since you played? What would you change your likelihood of going global? I don't know. Like even that last time I hadn't played it enough. The last time it seemed pretty similar. This time I don't know anymore. Playing to move up. Yeah, to get... I mean, I'd probably like race up. I don't know. Like, depending on how they've done the game, like I could end up just like zooming up. But in terms of like getting on that leaderboard, like that's like real high up, so it's unlikely I'd get that. I've only been going an hour though. Squad busters. Oh. Here we go. ClashCon. That was cool. 5 on YouTube, 1 on Twitch. Only on Rumble. We actually had a few on Rumble, which was impressive. Ah, not again. Not now. Yeah, I could have climbed that ladder last time. Anyway. Oh, there we go. Level 18 now. We get a whole heap more. We've just got so many achievements. It's sort of crazy. Cause sort of like just sort of all the ones that I have somehow got. Yeah, all these hero things, which I got that like in the first week or something. Yeah, unlocked 6 heroes, 7 heroes, 8 heroes, 9 heroes. It's Barb King level 7, Barb King level 8.
Okay, I get it.
Hello.
Hello.
Two more of that. We might even get to the next level. If it goes all the way up for like all the different heroes. 15 minis. Oh, they didn't all go. Level player 7, 8. It'd be funny if it gave you so many for each thing that it got you up to the next level. So, this is crazy. It just shows 2, but it's like way more than 2. And we've got so many things, and then we upgrade our heroes, and then we maxed this, maxed that, and need one more mini. So many resources. I mean, we did spend a lot near the start. One near maxed. 18 now. Oh, almost there it appears. Maybe it's just the Barb King they do it for. Okay, there we go. See, these ones are real close. Mini pass. Oh, it's just that. Oh, so that's the pass. Because they added the pass last time. Which we won't be getting. So now we go and we upgrade the minis. Well, we have like 300. And that's all going to give us more of them. I wonder if this is a one-off if it restarts, it resets every season. See, our count is actually kind of then close to max, although those heroes, maybe it's a lot now. Fisherman, did they rename him? So much upgrading to do after having not played for so long. Not sure, I could do the math, but for now I think I'll just upgrade the first 2. It's still, it feels nice that my account's still so like high, despite having not played for so long. Oh, there we go. Next level. And then we'll get another quest. Upgrade your mini collections, that's funny. Which then allows me to upgrade them even more. Oh yeah, I see that. So that. That. Just different currencies, lots of currencies. I mean, because you don't often need it to the third one anyway. Unless it's stats that it's upgrading. Because the third one, you know, it depends on what the third ability is, but you then are able to pick the 2 you want. It's so, like, I have no communication with Clash mini players, so I have no idea whether my account is, like, impressive or not. Oh yeah, no, we're getting there. Oh, this guy's important as. Well, who knows? They're probably nerfed and buffed and all sorts. Mega Knight. They probably didn't expect many people would do all of this like in one session. Oh, there we go. Next level 20. Some of these are new characters. There we go. We're about done, and we got them all to at least 2 stars. Some of them we got to 3 star. Perfect. Cool. That's a solid amount. 3. That stuff. We seem to have a lot of that stuff. So. Can you upgrade the abilities as well? Oh, it's like so much like upgrades within upgrades. So it's like real expensive. Yeah. And I can do one more hero of my choice. Nine, 4. Better stats. Yeah, and then it starts costing. Oh well, that's... Oh, there we go. Some more of these things. Cool. Well, let's try and win some matches. This is the clan. That's funny. So that was just the road. It's not like an actual thing. It's just rewards. I wonder if we collected it last time versus now, which is better. Okay, so we're gonna go to... Oh, does it cost 500 to do it? Surely not. Maybe it does. Definitely rather a match. How do you change? Can you not do practice anymore? Oh, I see. Only 500, that's not much. Oh, no, 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 no! No, I'm definitely going down, man. I'm like... I don't even know how this stuff works. Who knows, but maybe he's like real low and I'll just smash him because his hero's like... He's like a new player or something. Who knows? Okay, he's a bit lower. That will help me. We'll see. Our first battle in months. Oh dear, this is not good. No! Okay, this is not good. Oh, I wanted to do a practice round. I don't know, I don't think we'll win, but who knows. see how we go. Yeah, we've all got a whole heap more guys here. Oh yeah, no, this is looking better. Yeah, nice. Quick. Yeah. Oh, my guys are so low though. No. Ah, yeah, nah. Ah, this is such a shame, and my guy's so much more upgraded. Ah, that's so gutting that we're gonna lose a 7. That's so sad. That's just sad. It's annoying that. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's weird. This update's like really changed things. I could still win, but it's very unlikely at this point. That's when like my hero is like really well upgraded as well. Oh, nice. How does he get all that health back? Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We could actually do this. I can't believe we got that. If we actually win, that would be so nice. Oh, I could have built something. No. Oh, we took out a guy. Oh, yeah, that's nice. Ah, he's gonna get his health back, isn't he? Oh, he gets a rocket in there. Wow. That's so sad we lost that. Maybe that thing would have helped us. I don't know. It seemed like there was a lot ahead. Ah, we lost 2. Ah, that's so annoying. Maybe they removed the other thing. That's just so annoying. So frustrating. Oh well. I can't believe I lost that. It's just, well, we weren't allowed to practice one. Remember, we used to get the bot matches. I don't need to feel bad about that because last time we did it, also like our final match ever from when we stopped playing, we won, and then when we came back last like 3 months ago, we won, and then we just lost then. But yeah, there was the fact that we couldn't do a practice, and then I didn't realize on that final round how to do that other thing. 10 likes, let's go. Watching, always watching. I feel like we'll win this one. Oh, there we go, 14, very similar. Okay, because these people are then like quite high. 14, he's like the same as me. Unless he's really bad, then we should win. Then how much is it on how bad you are versus it's actually about. I think we'll win this one. This is luck. Oh, his guy will shield up. My guy will shield up. We should win this. I don't know, he's got more of those, so it might be like the do thing. Oh, I think I might win this. Man, then we won for ages. Oh, that was lucky. That was such a lucky win. Oh, yeah, no, we needed that because it's this mode. Probably bots. Let's do it. Has the ready thing now. I think if we win this one, then we get it into the quarterfinals or something like that. Well, is this already the quarterfinals? No, I think we get into the semi-finals. Oh, they got a lot of... This is Apps 5. Ooh, he's got a lot of troops left. Yeah, no, I feel like he's winning this one. He's got the maiden, so... Oh, yeah, no. We keep that other guy. Nah, my guy needs to shield up real fast. Or else it's too late. Oh, we could win this. If they die. Oh, he won it there. Fair enough, because I won that last one only just. So. This guy again. Yeah, I do like that. I love that one. Like, absolutely wrecks them. Oh, we get this thing now. I don't even know what these things do. Oh, I see. You do one. I wonder if we'd like win that last match if we'd place one of those things. Maybe. They're like real strong and would like out-survive the battle. Yeah, we'll win this match. That means we get into that final zone. Yes. Cool. Our first Rumble match back. Okay, Dilbert. That animation's the same. Why does that just keep coming back? Feels like glitch. I shouldn't be able to do that. Ooh. Oh, we lost the guy. That's not good. Whoa! Oh dear. What on earth? How did that happen? This hero's only level 9. I got absolutely wrecked. Top 4. Oh, we got 5 trophies though. Daily quest. Oh, you still get more daily quest. I wonder what the max level is then. Try it again. Yeah, last stream I enjoyed way more than not enjoying this update as much. Probably because I've lost twice. Well, those weird things, machine things. I don't see this game going global. I mean, when it came out, the optimism was real, and yeah, Taz was like, it's gonna go global, and it did seem like such a great game. But it just, the interest just is sort of not growing massively in it. But it'd be funny though, because if it does go global, then it would like, how could you have been so wrong? Like you said, there's no way it was gonna go global, and it's definitely gonna die, and then, I don't even know what that thing is. That's not the mirror, is it? See, he's only got an level 8, which is so much lower. Which is not even fair, it's just because I haven't played for so long that he has to verse me. Man, he almost got me through a Rumble. It's nice that we get some kills on Rumble. Oh, this is one of those matches. Benjamin's probably a real player. So probably then, well, I don't know, but I probably could like work my way up a whole heap. So I'm probably like way under what like my actually upgraded is. And Clash of Clans vibes. Both won our match. This ready thing is just broken. Man, that mini Becker went straight for my guy. He's only got level 12, so it's not like oh, he's doing a lot of damage though. I think he's gonna win. Yeah, he's definitely won this one. Oh, the healer. I see. So we have to win the next one or else we're out. We're not doing very well. If you only lose 2 and get to gain 5 for just top 4. Okay, we'll try that. Oh, and this thing. I can't get that. Oh, do you need star? Oh, okay, so then there's incentive to do that. I see. Chuck that in there. Don't know how it works, but hey. Put it up the front just so they can battle it. Do you have like, oh no, eventually just readies. I see. That'll do. Whoa, that was a spear bomb. We might win this one. Nice, wasting this time. Oh, or she almost get herself. Ah, no! She almost got herself. Oh, that was so close. Well, see, how are we losing against like level 11s and 9s? Doing terrible. And they've removed that other practice mode. I guess that like everyone's had enough practice after a year, but oh, I see. By rarity. Oh, this is a full lobby. Maybe the heroes I have are nerfed, or maybe I'm just playing it really badly. Inty. Nah. Oh, that guy. Oh, he used to be sometimes really good. The old days of Flash. Oh. Don't know if we're gonna win this. That's what the shield made in like max, basically. Yeah, no, I don't know. Oh boy, we're doing terrible at this game, my goodness. I don't even know what I'm doing wrong, or if I am doing something wrong. That's like worse than like if you're like, you know, I'm just playing terribly. You're like, I don't know, have they like nerfed all these different heroes? Like, I genuinely, oh, and then you get these things. Sauna, that's funny. Finish. Yeah, it's like, I don't know if I'm just playing terribly or if it's just that all the troops I use have been severely nerfed. like, well, you can just change troops. It's like, I don't know if I'm good at those anymore. But yeah, it's weird how like heroes that are like 2 levels, 3 levels, 4, 5 levels below me are beating me. Like that's like what? I reckon we'll win this. Definitely gonna take. Oh, nice. There we go. This guy here. Okay. Back for kid now, I think. All kids are at work now. Yeah, it sort of disappoints me. Sort of like what sort of happened in the game per se. Well, not necessarily. I'm just really bad at it now. Which I wasn't after that last update. Well, no, but that update was actually like way back. And then it was like just before the next one that I played it in November. But now that it has been substantially changed. Which I wish it sort of covered it way back then. Oh, I reckon we'll win this one. I reckon we'll win this one. Oh, yeah. Make it top 4. Yeah, I can't believe we had a 7 streak going. That's crazy. Goodbye, Matt. See you again. Ellie. Hey. Hello?
Speak Turkish, ben Turkish. I am Turkish, speak the Turkish.
I just speak English.
Orospu çocuğu. Anan güzel mi? Mother beautiful.
Okay, I muted him. I don't know what he was saying. Well played. Thank you. Oh yeah, that was a good first shot on him. Oh, I forgot to do the thing again. We should. I feel like we should still win this. That guy's almost gone. Yeah, go. Yep. Before he gets his health. No! Hate it. I think we'll still get him, but I hate it how he gets his health back. It's like he's like dead, and then it's just like, by the way. We actually got him. That's nice. We made it to the finals, the grand final. That's very nice. See if we can pull off a win. Oh no, we do have that sauna building there. That worked. We'll keep it like that. We could put them there in case they had the... Yeah, they have the goblin, so... Yeah. We fight. He attack. He defend. He attack. But most importantly, he fight back. Oh, he's got a perfect record. See if we can obliterate that. Oh yeah, no, this is going interesting. Oh, we lost a guy. Oh, that guy's almost gone. No, we got nah. No, we're done. We're gone. We got to this final though. That's the best we've made yet. Or do we do a duel? Yeah, we do a duel. Still get, how many will we get? 7? 8! That's pretty impressive for second. Whoa, and these things keep coming. Oh, these are the welcome backs. Special event. 1 to 6 rounds for the daily quest. Oh, I see. Yeah, it's a good game, but I just don't see it going global. Right back. Hokey doke, Lynn. Hey, Super Muffin. What server? And the Clash mini server. But no one's watching the stream on. What was the game I used to cover? Well, yeah, Clash Quest. I'd always get people watching me on Clash Quest. In that Discord server. Like, there'd just be, like, heaps of people would just come. Well, no, not always, but a lot of the time, there'd be heaps of people that would come around. And I'd be like, what on earth? How do these people find me? But this one, like, none. Well, no, we've had, I think, 2 guys come by. I can always call you if you want, Super Muffin. But, yeah, I'm sort of getting tired-ish, soonish. We sort of have had a run and it's sort of on me of playing this. And I don't like being negative about the game, but it's sort of like, oh, I guess we put him out and then we got 2 upgrades for him. Then we could get that thing off the bat. No, that didn't happen. Okay. So I can get a zap. Yeah, no, so I feel like the stream isn't going to be too long. But yeah, it's sort of like half the reason why I'm sort of negative is just kind of like losing all these games and that. I'm like, I don't like the change. Even though there's like not at all an objective way to like decide, is this game, has it had a good update? It's not at all a good way to decide. Oh man, she's got so much healing, I don't... What? How did he kill in 1 shot? That's crazy. But yeah, because I'm losing like all the games, I'm like, I don't really like it. I mean, it's not an objective way to judge the game. Well, I know, but it is a valid reflection because like, as in, this will be the experience that a lot of people that haven't played it for just 3 months of that, not a year, because the thing is, a few months ago, just in November, which was like a year after it came out, I was doing fine. Like, I was like, yeah, nah, this is like what I remember it. But just that last update they did in November, not long after I streamed it, they've obviously done something that has just like made my win rate drop to like 0. And you could say, oh, you're just like excusing your losses, and it's like, it's like, no, because the reality is that last time I was doing just fine. Something has changed. That it was fine. It was fine a few days ago, but something's changed. I mean, it was fine a few months ago. That it's not in that. And it's not like whether I win is a determinant of whether the game will go global or not. But as in, they've done something to it, which is just like mean that I lose lots, and I mean I don't enjoy it as much in that. And it's like, since I'm so far below what I should naturally be, because I've got like all these trophies and they've readjusted the system now. The fact that I'm like losing despite being heroes above means they've done something to the balance in that, which I don't think is a good thing, where heroes that are way lower than you are beating you. I know, because you could say, oh, but then would you rather it be pay to win? It's like, well, no, not pay to win, but are we going to win it? No, those close ones. Not pay to win, but if people that are like way too low below you to beat you, it's like, well, what is the point of progress in the game if it's like not really helping you? Cool, now we can get that. We've got 0 wins, so I think we're losing regardless. Oh no, I thought, wouldn't it then knock you out straight away? No, I think we're losing regardless anyway. Someone sent me the Discord, the Clash Mini. I can just call you if you'd like. Because there's no real need to just watch me on the Discord. I mean, I can still, if you'd still like the link, I can still send it to you. What? That's insane amount of damage. What was the one where, like, if you'd got the amount of wins, you could just let them get a win anyway? And we still got knocked out. Still will lose 2 trophies. So we're going, like, up and down, up and down. Oh, there's another one. Weekly. So some of them are weekly. Some of them seasonal, some of them achievement. Let's do a couple more duels. All these streaming platforms we're on. We haven't turned out a successful streamer like Ninja, but that's okay. Oh, it's just a normal map. That's weird. If we hit him, that would really help. Yeah, we didn't hit him. He hit me though.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
Is this... It is! Welcome. That, yeah, I'll have to... Well, technically I won't be covering this, what's the game called? Something Squad Busters. So, yeah, then that means that potentially the next game I cover will be none other than Bomber Grounds.
Was about to say it.
I'll have to reinstall it though, because I sadly had to delete it because my device didn't have enough space.
Oh, okay.
Do you still play the game?
Bomber Grounds?
Yeah.
I don't play it, I just have it. I play Pixel Gun 3D. That's the only game I play now.
I have heard of that one.
It was good back then, but now it's just old clips and all that.
Sorry?
Now there's just pros in Pixel Gun 3D.
Ah. The rocket in this game is like OP, it just like absolutely wrecks them.
Oh, it's for the way you look at me. Oh, very, very.
That's Muffin, alright.
Oh, what is O? Let's check my bio. Yeah. O is for the only one I see. V is very, very extra. That's a hard word. E.
Remember when we read the top 5 tips to become a Bomber Grounds pro?
Yeah. It was kind of good tips though.
Some of them were like, yeah, it was funny.
Oh.
30 seconds to decide. Oh, is that unchecking that you're ready? Yeah. That's confusing. We got a concert. Grandkids live on Roblox. Meep City. Rocket first, Rocket. Rocket Man. Elton John came to New Zealand. He was in Auckland on the 27th of January. Whoa. Oh. He's catching up. But then it got cancelled because there was a lot of flooding. So annoying when you've almost got them and then they sort of just get away on you. Oh, okay, I get the ready feature down, so it looks like you got back in this pretty quickly. I missed most of it. Rocket Man, back in my day. I sort of can play it, but I'm just losing every... I haven't won a single final match, which is really... Whoa! There's our first win. Oh no, yeah, no, that because we got the trophies, but that wasn't from winning. Maybe we did win one. I can't remember. We're not doing very well though, which is a shame. The last update we were fine, but this one is just... It'd be fascinating, like, just to then, like, sort of test my theory. And... Is that the climbing track? Not even a little bit. And to see, like, you know, if it was on the old update and it sort of had just changed, like, a couple of visual things, if I would have, like... Yeah, one module. If I would have been, like, winning or losing... It'd be nice to get the thing, like the upgrade on the first turn. But yeah, gaming, welcome to the stream. Yeah, it's nice when a stream for just long enough that a few people from different time zones can come on in. I reckon we'll win this match.
Gonna do something.
Okie doke.
Squad.
Sound happy.
Let's see them. Okay.
We'll get him. I hope. No, maybe not. Oh, there we go.
I'm checking the game Squad Busters to see, like, what is it? It looks like a cartoon. Like, I don't know.
To fortify that, but then we get this. Yes, Squad Busters. If you win the first one, it's just so much nicer. You're just in so much of a better position.
Oh. Whoa. Is this game like Squad Busters is like an open world kind of thing with all the games like Clash Royale with Brawl Stars with Heyday? Why is Heyday here?
Doesn't open world mean that it's a location-based game that you sort of walk around in the real world in?
Yeah, that's what, like Zelda, for example.
Oh no, I see what. Yeah, like because you'd have open. Yeah, no, I'm thinking. I'm mixing them up. No, that's. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, like that type of open world, not like location-based.
Open world is just like walking around
in the
defeating
game.
That, yeah.
Yeah. Let's finish this. Nice and easy. Oh. It's unlucky. That's why I said like an old cartoon. It's never over yet. Till the fat lady sings. I think we'll win this. That rocket is just insane. They just like die if it hits them. Would be cool if like they actually died right when I said that, but anyway, we got it. Hey, that's what I like to see. We're still getting these quests, man. Oh, and then a few more come up. On our way to level 21 expedition. Oh, is these? What is that? Positioning methods. Haha. Teaches people stuff. I could have just put that one guy in and he would have been fine. Whatever that current. There's so many currencies in this game. Position matters. Does it? Does it matter? Let's find out. Oh, it actually might. And we could have put the Zap guy right in the spot where he would have died. Oh, no, we're still going to win this one. Not PC. Tire car! Welcome, Squadbusters hype. Are you gonna get an Android 13 phone and switch it to Canada and try and apply via the Supercell thing to get into it and hope that they'll accept? Oh, nothing. Nothing of the sort. Positioning matters is my opponent. It's a target. That's right. Also watching the live stream of Discord, very nice. It's more live then. Yeah, there we go, I see you. Pulled up on 5 levels. I live in, oh, you live in Canada. Have you got an Android 13 though? We'll claim it, we'll take it. Less than 3 units getting KO'd. Interesting. Well, can't spell awesome without me. Try KOing 2 units then. I mean, I can lose the match and still have less than that. Canada.
Well, I'm doing my homework, so...
Very good. Can you focus on both though?
Which moon is it? 100. Alright, this one. Yes, okay. Okay. This is hard.
Waiting for the AI. You can take the hits. Oh no, he couldn't. Oh, and he's got the iron shield. Oh, do we keep going? Do I meet all the criteria? Hey, focus. Lynn knows that I'm not. Oh no! How do we? Oh, is that? Well, I don't know how that works. Is that just cumulative? Out of how many? Oh well, does that still count? That's real confusing. Do we just have to get one of them? I guess less rewards? I don't know. Oh. No, we didn't. Lynn asked, what subject, Muffin?
Math.
Math. I always play betas, so I'll see what I can get. Android 13. Might have to Blues tax it. I don't like how insanely exclusive. I mean, you could argue the same thing, just like in general, of them making it exclusive by, not, like just with the normal ones, not having it in all the countries and that. At least most people can get on it if it could be iOS and that, you just get to the country. But this is like extremely hard. Like you have to have the Android 13 plus apply, and I mean that's what they did with the Boom Beat Frontiers thing. Well, that was because an apply thing, and I didn't get accepted, so I never got to try it when it came out at that first point. Android 11, okay. It's a couple versions behind.
Why?
Oh, does it count that we've already completed that? So we just have to go through 3 matches and not...
So 5 on 6 equals...
Welcome back on Twitch. Gonna whip out old tablet and see what version. You should play iOS. Yeah, they don't allow iOS this time though.
I think think this is. Wait, I'll just do 3.
Goblin versus Goblin. Goblin wins. Oh, KO knocked me out. Ah, KO. That was like an instant knockout, like one shot, but no, it's just. Oh, so that guy has to knock out a few of them. Surely my guy can quick get one more guy. No. This is ridiculously long time to complete this challenge. I should put them on the side. That'd be 3. Yeah. Was often NZ before, yeah. It's Android because Apple doesn't like closed betas.
I am done.
Well done, well done.
But now there's a second page, which. Let's see what this one is.
It's like old times. Apple doesn't like closed betas, like, that's ridiculous, like, why not? Canada's always the place. Canada, Australia, weird. Yeah, Scandinavia / Australia, yeah. He's already checking out 3. We better add some support. Oh, we lost a guy. Oh, there we go. We need one more. Surely. Error. Ah. It's actually kind of hard to get your guy to get them. Don't have Android anymore. Used to have Android. Apple, iPad. Definitely separate country. I don't think that was in question. So I always forgot that. Oh, yeah, he forgot. Yeah, it was in question. 100 hertz roll. That's great. It's fun. I never heard someone mention it like as like that's an important thing. We need literally just a single thing. Oh, we can't lose. Maybe I don't want him actually. Rather have him more upgraded. Oh, yeah, no, you know, that makes way more sense. Yeah, no, like, oh, yeah, that's fine. Cool. Oh, what? They still went to hit that guy. Oh, well. Oh, nice. Donk. Yep. I think we finally have it. Yep. Only just. Surely didn't have to get more. Oh, we did get more ones. Cool. That took long enough.
That's it. 2. I think 2. This one 2. This one 5. Sure, this 5.
I want to get a rumble one. Australia and New Zealand the same. We are pretty similar cultures. My iPad is approaching full. No, that's upload stuff. I only have 4 videos and that's insane. Yeah, it's just that's ridiculous when that is full. These days, yeah, I mean, you wouldn't want to go below 64 gigabytes of space. I definitely recommend that people go like 128 or above. I mean, you can still, like this here actually, this is 32 gigabytes. My iPad Air 1, which was fine for, oh, what are we doing? We are quickly putting dudes out. Ooh. Should have put that over on that side. Oh well. We still got this.
Alright, for this page, now we gotta do another page.
It's hard. Here it is. Yeah, let's even get two of them.
Dum, dum.
I don't think that would have made the difference. It still absolutely crushed me. What does that two thing mean? Yeah, I mean this. Yeah, that iPad Air 1 with like hardly any space, 16 gigabytes, lasted me 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, and half 2018, and it was fine. I didn't even space wasn't even like an issue. I don't even know. That's insane with 16 gigabytes. But now, it's just hopeless. Wonder how many other people have the same big problems as me with the devices. I haven't seen a bowler. I haven't versed a bowler since 2014. No, different bowler. And actually, it was still around as of pretty recently. I mean, it probably still is. Because it probably has written articles about a specific country. It was still around in. Ooh. Take each other out. Really want to win a rumble, but yes, this is turning out much harder than it used to be. You'll win this round, then if we win next round, we make it to the semi-finals. Right now we have like 15 movies. Heyday and Battlelands did. Upgrade a bit of storage when I upgraded a few months back to realize how nice it was. How do you upgrade on Apple? Upgrade your storage. Yeah, it's weird how they're doing this closed beta thing. Is that a knight? Is that even... That's new to this game, isn't it? Oh, no. Punching. Oh, this shield thing looks kind of nice. $26. 32. Oh, yeah, 32 is small. Welcome, Jordan Gamer on Twitch. It's nice that it's categorized as this game, and so people can actually find me. 32. This one's 32 as well, but I basically just use it for the very few apps I have on it. Apps have got bigger though, like World of Warships is like 4 gigabytes, which is absolutely ginormous. I think we'll win this one, which is real nice, because that, oh, he always gets to like almost no health and then makes a comeback. Maybe it's intentional, just how it's designed. I like that shield. Cool, so up to that finals match. Yeah, I don't see like anyone and no left on the board, so it's a very different game than those first 2 weeks. Hitsu and Co. We got the first Hitsu, which is pretty cool. It was real cool. It was an exciting game. It was a good game. But yeah, again, don't think it's going to go global, but who knows. Yeah, I quite like this setup actually. Quite like it a lot. Hoping Squad Busters is grindable out the gate. Well, good luck to you, but I feel like there'll be way less people doing it because like Supercell's only going to accept a certain amount of people and that. Well, also Android 13 counts out a lot of people. I mean, even YouTubers are like, and I mean, because you know, like games like Everdell, like heaps of Supercell people that covered other Supercell games didn't even bother with Everdell and that. Although it was sort of not a battle similar game in that. But if there's the requirement of you need to like have a device that's Android 13, then it's going to like a lot of people like me is like, well, I'm not doing that. I'm not going to buy an Android 13 device just to cover this game for 10 days as well. And likely because it's so small, there won't be heaps of people, and then it won't have a lot of search interest. So the cost of covering it is like extremely high for like what I consider very minimal returns.
I have finished.
Well done. 3
That
wins.
was
This could be
that
our
was
game.
like 4 pages of homework.
Oh, it's good that you've got it done. Oh. I've seen this before. I reckon we can win this so that guy can smack a punch. He knocked out my hero in 1. He's gone. Wow. Ooh. Look at all their guys though. Oh man, that's like a real strong, a level 3 as well. My guys are holding up well. I reckon we're gonna win. Oh no, no! Oh, we got him! That was crazy. Beautiful. I'll take it. I'll take it. Let's go. 16 trophies. That's huge. Okay, so the cost of going down is like almost nothing at the moment, and you just sort of zoom up. Wow. Those blue ones as well. They're giving them out so freely. There's like another 2 there. Another one there. So people are obviously getting up to like high levels. Oh, there we go. We finally got the daily ones done. Weekly. Man, have we won? Oh, that's rounds, right? Yeah, so that'd both be doable. 700, yeah, we're not far off that. If we won another one of them, could do it. Oh man, it doesn't even seem that far. Especially if you can just win the rumbles and get there. Oh, there we go, so we're then with 37. I'll definitely do him. We can do 2 more. This guy. Man, we've almost maxed out our minis. The heroes is a whole different kettle. Oh yeah, we haven't got that guy. Unlocks at shop. Is that the only way to get him? So I could buy him. Isn't he like 2,000? Oh, and that guy. Is that the only way to get them? Because then I'll just buy them because that's the only way, but or is it just saying that is? I wonder how many levels it goes up to.
What's your favorite mobile game?
Currently Rootland. Currently Rootland.
Nice.
It would be nice to push and sort of, especially get to legendary, because then it's like that doesn't even seem that far. That'd just be awesome to like have got that and completed more quests. But I feel like we've sort of played enough today, and it was nice finishing on a win. And sort of yeah, how much does this stuff cost? So, oh no, that's only no, that's nothing. Okay, I thought it had a lot of gold, but that's nothing because that's 1,600. And then the gem deals though, they're like the one. Oh no, okay, they're the different thing. Oh, and it's a different currency. I thought it was like the 16, like normally the 14,000's top, but no, 2,500. Oh yes, that's kind of a lot. It's kind of a lot. It's like $100 worth of. Oh, that was there, yeah. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, it's in euros and that. I don't know. Yeah, because we do have a few gems left, but yeah. Yeah, we got to level 20. No, it used to be like max level 16, but now it appears you can just keep going and going and going. So who knows how much the top Doesn't allow you to view their profiles. Can we have friends or? Friendly match. What's that thing? Info. Oh yeah. Try this thing, whatever this is. Is it like really hard or really easy? Oh, that's pretty easy. Making content myself, might into streaming. There we go, Taika. Yeah, there's a few people that have ended up getting into stuff like that, like Taz. Production, event management for Minecraft YouTube channels who love YouTube space. So much complex when I played it. They have added a whole heap of stuff. Or to shock people. Post that's right, Lynn. Silver speed. Minecraft server.
No, 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 no.
Yes. Yeah, a lot of people got back into Minecraft. I'm flies. I wonder if it showed when I was last on. I can't even, like, I don't know how to look at other clans. And these things should all be, like, very obvious considering the game's been in development for so long. I'm glad I've came back and tried it again, but it sort of found it a bit disappointing. Like, it's sort of just, like, really hard now. And sort of, they haven't really, like, I don't know what would really change, like, enhance it. Oh, so I guess you have to, like, keep battling them till... Oh, it shows their deck. Oh, there's another couple rounds one. Event quests. You go to at least 15.
Ooh. I'm playing Pixel Gun 3D.
That's your game.
Yeah.
Why hasn't got a 1 next to it? Presumably it's 1. I feel like continuing getting all these things, but it's like, nah, I think we've had a good dash, and yeah. The last Clash stream was November. What's your Rush Wars? You said, yeah, no, yeah, you're right. Then I chatted about many different things. Because the different games have different dynamics of how much you chat in that, like in Everdale, and in Heyday, and in Battlelands, and sort of depends on how much you can focus or stuff like that. We got 3 on Twitch, that's pretty good, and 4 on YouTube. Yeah, well, nice to return to it. It's sort of crazy and sort of sad knowing that, like, it could be the last time that I come back to a lot of these games. Yeah, as I sort of move on in life a bit. Although this one here, I reckon I'll do one more if it... Well, I think, yeah, like, almost guaranteed we'll do one more on this, because if it dies, I'll do, like, a final one, sort of just talking about it. Not that there's anything I've got more to add than I've said in this stream. But, yeah. And if it goes global, I'd do another one on it. That'd be kind of cool, but it just sort of feels like it's been, like, in this phase of just nothing for so long. But then so was Brawl Stars, and that made a comeback. But yeah, I love your chat. You couldn't chat on Heyday Pop. Interesting. I can't really remember. So yeah, or Battlelands. Yeah, it definitely changes dynamic depending on the game. Well, I think I've got better at chatting. I think in Battlelands I was constantly commentating on what was happening with this one and Rush Wars. You sort of just do it, and it's sort of they just battle and you sort of chat in those times. And then Everdale was pretty relaxed because it was like a lot of. It wasn't much to do once you had things on, so I just did a heap of the Excel without get carried away doing that. Yeah. Got a good thing got a notification, otherwise I would have missed the stream. It feels like, I want to sort of max out the count. Like, it feels like I'm not even that far off. Especially with the minis. Like, the minis are real close. And it would only take a few hours to sort of get them all done. Oh, it's 59 out of E1. There we go. Interesting. Almost got all the minis in that. So that's that 14. And they go to at least 15. Maybe higher, maybe not. Because did it downgrade them? Because I feel like I used to have it at 15, but maybe not. Some emotes. The mini pass, which isn't even that much, and would be worth over. That's a huge amount of gems. Oh, you can do boxes. One random troop from 5 heroes. Wait, what? Click the info. Interesting. Oh, a fun box. Interesting. The probabilities are very pronounced. I only get to do one of them. Might as well try one, see what it's like. Oh, I see. So that would happen lots. Yeah, we have enough gems, so why not try that as well? Oh, I got an emote. Oh yeah, I guess that's alright. Got 10% of the emotes almost. Confused. Clearly. Boom! Oh yeah, oh, we got another quest. That's funny. There's like 2 or 3 that I could get. Finish 8 events. Event quests. Oh, how do we get this guy? Oh, I guess it gives you the deck. So we get 3s, then we can do that, and then maybe that counts as an event question, which we get the other one as well. So if we played this for like a week, we'd then like sort of just like get like real familiar with it again. Well, that was easy. And sort of like maybe max out our minis. Or maybe that's so you can't go tap, 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 tap. They're an AI, so it should automatically do it. This farm is frozen in time. That's crazy, because I wouldn't have changed that since 2020. Well, I did go on once. I don't know why. Oh, yeah, no, so I could get gems off. I can't remember which game it was. I think it was off Everdale. I put them on the Heyday account. So actually, I did in 2022, opened at one time. And there have been so many updates, though. Sort of like this game, there was so much to change. Though this one hasn't even had that many updates, but... Oh. Didn't get a zap in, but it's such an easy opponent. Get that one. And we're back at it. Wait, how do we... Wait, how do we get onto this deck? Oh. Oh, I see. Yeah, no, that's better. If you played this game regularly, you'd like fast, sort of, regardless of whether you paid money, you'd like get all the, like, you'd level up real high real fast. So we can finish this and then we get the blue XP. Oh, not that guy. Then we get to get the 700 trophies as well. Pretty nice. Boom, got him. Yeah. Oh, we could actually win. I think we will. Cool. Win one of these next two, which pushes us up. The machine doesn't show all that info on the first screen. At least they haven't got that guy that I'm aware of. Oh, we get this. Very nice. Okay. Badge in 2024. Love to eat some of that frozen passion fruit tonight, but should probably go to sleep after this stream. Okay, so we need to win the next battle. This guy, we beat him last time. Yeah. Can't remember what Backstab did, but I'm pretty sure it was a good ability. See what we can do. Going to grocery shopping after the stream. Nice, nice. 2-year badge. Shield up. Oh, that was some good damage.
Well, I need to go.
Okie doke. Well, it was nice having you on the stream. I'll see you for a Bomber Ground stream at some point.
Alright, bye.
See ya. Finally, we crossed the threshold of getting into this next one. It's nice. Yes, that's good. Try that. We've both lost one each. Oh yeah. Boom. Oh, what this? No. I haven't seen that ability before. Shield up, shield up. No! I think we might lose. We'll take out that little picker. Oh, zap, 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 zap. Oh! Oh, hopefully no health back, health back. No, 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 no. Oh, we got him. Look at that. Okay, it'd be nice if we could, really nice if we could do this. Send it like, oh, we versed this guy before. He beat us. It's just sort of like paper, scissors, rock, as Itsu described it. Boom. Keep the same formation, which gives, then he has an idea, but... Nice, doing some good damage to that Picker off the bat. Oh, he's got that middle guy, that's not good for me. No, and that guy's been... No, I don't think we would have... Nah. Ah, it was a nice strong second. Not on the app. Cool beans. Was supposed to be. We lost our streak. Got 6 on YouTube. It's like all or nothing sometimes. If you put the bowler and the guy, you know it's all or nothing. Much better at the ball game risk than at this game. I reckon we'll win this one. Yeah. That was easy. SuperSight live. It's like extremely low chance that someone that played it in their first couple of weeks ends up matching with me. I reckon Tabooty. Yeah, he got it. Need a risk stream stream. Yeah, we do. We do. Need to do a Bomber Grounds one. And then it's like, I feel like I'm going to do that other game, but it's like, well, actually, no, I'm not. But yeah, risk stream and a Bomber Ground stream. And I want to do one final Stick War 3 one. Then I have to get the apps back. So I might have lost my progress, but it doesn't really matter in that game. It's a good game, Stick War 3. Especially the duo mode, that's real cool. With this one, we're through the next stage. The healer seems to be like real good. Oh, looks like we're winning this one. Yeah. Try this now, healer. Boom. Cool beans. We're through the final, the second final one at least. Stick Wars. Because this is Stick War Legacy. It works on the YouTube website. There we go. I'll take a pancake. memories of when you're doing mini streams. That's insane. Sick was always when I slept. That's crazy. Yeah. I did like 4 streams in a day, like an hour, then an hour, then an hour, then an hour. That's insane. I was pumping it completely. It's not that it got a heap of. Whoa, we're smashing this guy. He's got. Did he even put out his troops? Nah, he hasn't won any of them. Maybe he's AFK. Oh man, they're doing some damage. Yeah, we used to do a lot of streams, a lot of games. It's kind of cool. It does take a long time streaming. Like, you know, it takes like 3 hours plus. It does take a while, like setting it all up, like doing the thumbnail and getting it on the YouTube description and title, and then moving it to restream, and then like making sure the restream one is different for the YouTube thing, and then doing it on Rumble, and sometimes reconnecting the Trovo thing, and sometimes re-logging in on OBS for restream, and it all adds up. Ugh, I'm tired. Hopefully, this is the final match. If we win this, then awesome. Because then we get that achievement. Yeah, I think we should win this. Oh, nah. That guy's gone. Nice. Yeah, we should have this. Surely. Yeah. Beautiful. Cool, so we get the victory royale. Oh no, there's another match. Thought we were done. We beat this guy at the start, and somehow he's pulled through with only 3 victories. Hopefully we can get that shot. Oh no, but he's got that guy in the middle. Grr. Oh no, I missed that shot. That's not helpful. Man, the weak as. Yeah, no, I can still win this. Whoa, I'm going to win this. My goodness. They're getting absolutely obliterated. I don't know, that was just like that was just lucky. I'm just so lucky. I have no idea how like that one I just absolutely like what on earth happened? Like they just absolutely died. And that was with me missing my shot. If I got that archer shot, they would just be so dead. That's so nice. So we get to 700. And look at all these quests. Yeah. 10 of them. Very nice. That was what I was going for. 21. Let's go. Good to get all these things. Oh, so you can get to level 22. Another 25 of them. I mean, if there's quests every day that you can get it. Season, I don't know how long the seasons last, but yeah. Then people could get real high. None on that thing. Yeah, level 21. It seems so impressive considering the back in the day. Man, yeah, yeah. So I've got 121. Man, I did a heap of jewels. I didn't realize how many. I've won most of my jewels, and I've gotten the top 4 for most of the rumbles, and 71 out of. That's pretty good actually. 750. It would be really nice just to like get to that, which doesn't even seem that far, that legendary rank. And they just like, you know, max out those final minis and try and get those hero things done as well. Oh, I see. That's the exchange. So if you can get just like the tiniest bit more, then you get all the bonuses. Oh, I see. Oh, so that's in this season, right? So it does keep redoing that. It doesn't take much to get them up there. Quests. Won 100 trophies. Yeah, so if we like played for, I'm not going to, but if we played for a few more, yeah, unlock the minis, I can get that quite easily. Yeah, a few more hours, we could then keep going and get a lot of stuff unlocked. But yeah, there you go. There you have it. We're doing pretty well. Even though we did lose a lot, we got some wins at the end. But yeah, I still think that the game is going to get killed despite how enjoyable it is. 1080p. 3 hours. Yeah. Well, thank you to everyone that was part of the stream. Well, yeah, and interesting with the squad busters, but extremely exclusive and only time limited for a few days. Thank you to Lynn for coming by. Thank you to Ricky for coming by. Thank you to Shardlight for coming by. I'm so tired. Thank you to Super Muffin on the Discord for coming by. And to BR Gaming for coming by. To Taika for coming by. For Hikuna for coming by on Twitch. For Jordan for coming by on Twitch. For Lynn on Twitch. And anyone else. But yeah, it was good. It was good, but I am tired and it was fun. Yeah, it's sort of like I totally would could easily grind that game for like days easily. I mean, I did when it came out, but the interest just isn't there, and I do feel like the game is going to die, but we'll see. At least the stream was longer than yesterday. Yeah, 2 streams after, back to back. That's not often. What's tomorrow? Probably won't stream tomorrow. Nah, I've got stuff on tomorrow. But yeah. Yeah, it was always like I'd stream on like Friday or Saturday night, and then it was like, I wouldn't stream on Sunday, and the question was, would I do it on Monday? And if I didn't on Monday, then it generally wouldn't on Tuesday, and yeah. Yeah, it's a good game. It's a good game. So thank you to Restream.io for allowing me to stream on all the different platforms. Thank you to Trovo, Twitter, Mobcrush, Rumble, Facebook, DLive, Mobcrush, we did Mobcrush, Afrika TV, YouTube, Nimo TV, and Twitch for allowing me to stream on your platforms. Thank you to 360 Marine for the reflection of the screen, and to Supercell for the game, and to Supercell for the camera. Thank you to 24times.com for the time below. Thank you to Hasbro and SMG Studio for the Risk background. Thank you to the members of my channel. Thank you to Lynn for moderating. And thank you to OBS for the free streaming software. SuperSight. I'll fall asleep so fast, man. You can get to the top if it's your specialty. In this game, honestly, at this point, I probably couldn't. I mean, even to get into the top 1,000, maybe get into the top 1,000. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I don't seem very good at it. I'm not sure, but certainly I could get to the legend. Well, even that I don't know, but I think there's a high chance I could get to legends, so I could get to the top of that sort of climbing that leaderboard thing, which would be cool. But it's sort of like there's so many. It's sort of so limited, and like there isn't just in life. There's so many. Like there's all sorts of games. There's heaps of games I want to even play that I could get to top in, and that. But ultimately, it's sort of, and that's what I said yesterday. It's like I could use my abilities for mobile gaming in that, but there's more important things in life than mobile gaming in that, and I'd rather use my abilities for those more important things in that. And it's cool in gaming. It's been fun in gaming, and I'm not stopping it quite yet. I'll do it for a few more months. But ultimately, yeah, I think that there's more important things in life than gaming, and I'd rather dedicate my life to using my abilities in those things instead. But yeah, it's been good, and I'm glad I did the stream. Clash of Minis a good game, but I do think that it will soon be announced whether it's going to be killed or global, and I think that's going to be killed. I might be entirely wrong. I might have just been misreading the whole situation in that. But I don't know. It's just not looking great considering the other Supercell games that have gone on for this many months in beta and had this long without updates, etc. But yeah, we had 5 on YouTube and 2 on Twitch, which was pretty good. So the question is, to what purpose? Yeah, that is the question. That is the question. Okay, we'll go to here. Display capture. So this was, because see, I had man, that was July. That was so long ago. And that was the actually proper one there. So that was the new, yeah, so, because that's almost no updates. That's almost no updates. That's crazy. Because, I mean, this is when the game came out. And then actually, this one here, I missed that update. So it was that one, and there was a March one. I might have covered it after March. So, 1 update, 2 update, 3 updates, 4 updates. 4 updates. That's crazy. It was only 4 updates. Yeah, because when did I only cover it after all that? But yeah, the thing is, after that date, like as of the 23rd of November, which was literally over a year later, it was very similar. Like that last time I streamed it, even though it was brief, it was very similar. Like that added that you could climb up that road thing, but that's just like a visual on how you get rewards. But it was very similar. That sort of changed a little bit of how you get the stuff. But as of the 23rd, so, and which wasn't even that long ago, but it was over a year after the game came out, it was very similar. So I tried it after this update here, even though I tried it in November when I did that stream. And yeah, but it was very, very similar to the game. But then this update here changed it a lot. So those gizmo things change things. Here is, oh, okay, 15 levels. So that's not actually that high. Because, yeah, our guy's like 14, our Wooden. So we're very close to maxing him out. And then those minis now require star shards instead of emotes. Yep, Clash Mini is now 1 year old. Visual and audio. So yeah, they did get some stuff. Clan, oh, up to 30. We're still only on 1. I didn't even know how you look to them. So they did get rid of casual. Maybe there were some people that were just always doing casual because they're too nervous to do the main thing, but then they're never progressing the game. I'm not sure, but yeah, they got rid of casual. Free mini trial. Try out, even if you haven't unlocked them. Player level cap. Whoa, up to 50. Man, it's like way above. Like I was thinking, maybe it will sort of go like to 25 or something. At 50 now, because it used to be like 16, and that even though it wasn't official, like that was the maximum XP that you could possibly have from upgrading your things. But I don't know when they then moved it as high as they did. Anyway, it's up to 50. That's so high. And at the end of the season, the lowest star count eligible. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so that was a huge update. But now it's February now. And it's nothing, which is crazy. They've done balance stuff, but that's insane that it's February and this is the last one that they've done. So, who knows? They could be about announcing that it's going to die, or maybe not. But yeah, it's an enjoyable game in that. And it's weird because I haven't played grinding it since it first came out in that first thing and that. Although I feel like if I could like play it for like a week and then like I'd have all those minis maxed, and then the heroes would be almost maxed and that. I'd see it's like OCD. It's like we need to collect them. Although in games like Heyday I never did, and it was like that for so long. But yeah, anyway, good to have covered it again. We had some good chats. We had some real good chats. Shardlight, it was nice having you here. And Super Muffin. Tire Car. Smashcast was dropped, that's right. Periscope was dropped. Yeah, it sort of transformed into Twitter. 5 pulled up during stream. Yeah, your new powerful laptop. It's not that new anymore, but it was at the time, which was good. Man, we peaked at 9. That's pretty good. Maybe some people were searching up Squad Busters. We had a quiet patch in there. But yeah, wow, we got to... Whoa, nothing for ages. Almost 200 views, which is, it seems like a lot. Like, if you know, it's like, that's a lot of people. But it's like, it'd be interesting to show unique views in that. But then you realize that, you know, that's like over the course of 3 hours. So, yeah, anyway, 12 likes. Thank you for the 12 likes. Thank you for the members of the channel. So, there was iThinks, who's changed his name now. There's Lynn, and Lynn. Myself. There's Shardlight. There's Phasecast. There's Josh Winder. It's 8. There's 9. There's one other person. And there's Lighthouse. So, thank you to you guys for being members of my channel. I think that's basically it, really. and it's nice. I'm really glad I did the stream. It was a fun stream to do. Cool to cover it. Cool to cover it and that. And you know, it's weird because it's like if I was in like a serious stream routine, like I could easily like cover like multiple games like per week and that, like do like 4 hours of this game and 4 hours of another. You know, it's like I could cover so many games and so much content. But the reality is most people wouldn't really watch it, and it'd sort of be like it'd be fun to max out the games and that. But yeah, I think that this one's gonna go, and then it sort of shifts your focus because then as soon as it's dead, then it's like okay, no more streams on that. And then, you know, I sort of want to do one final one on Stick War 3. But I'm very glad I did the stream. But yeah, they've sort of changed it, and I'm not as good at it anymore. But yeah, that's okay. Say 0, but I never left. Yeah, it's not very well done. Cool beans. Well, thank you, everyone. I hope I haven't missed anything. Yeah, that's going to wrap it up. It's been good. It's been good. And good old Finland iPad's still out. It's still working away. And yeah, our account's pretty good. It's a pretty good account. So yeah, that will wrap it up. I could play it offline and that, but I'd rather stream it. But then I have to make time for streaming, which, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful, beautiful rest of your day. See you next time for the next stream. Good night, and God bless.